Guys and girls, it is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that means it's time for another exciting episode of the Midnight Munchies Manifesto. Hope everybody's doing okay this evening. I am your host, Manifesto. And I certainly hope everybody is having a beautiful Saturday out there wherever you're at. Yo, what's up, Death Angel? No, time out. See Delancet, right? YOKIDT, that's Delancet. Sorry about that. 9, what is up? Oh, we are going to start the show. Tonight is our comedy night. How about it? That's right, guys and girls. It's Saturday night with the Manifesto crew. I thought you'd still be at Applebee's, homie. Oh, my. I'm already on a map right now in case you guys want to go hang out. I'm just sitting in a chair. All right. Well. Oh, okay. You still are at the restaurant. Okay. Well, go eat, man. Don't hop in on here. Go eat your Applebee's, Delancet. Jeez Louise. Thanks for checking in, though, buddy. We appreciate you. How we doing tonight? DJ Pineapple Express. Live and in the mix. Hi. Hi. Let's go ahead and shout out a few people that are here. Yeah. Everything is all right. Everything is all right.
Let's go. Yeah. Citywide news when I blow the ozone. I leave my
Pink
mark.
Lady
I'm logo
Goosh.
loco. Got no style. I'm a
Creamy
polo
Carey,
logo. These
welcome
women
to the
want
show,
rings,
my
but I
friend.
don't know Frodo. Wake up, sit down. I ain't going to work. If I go get drowned, I'ma go in a hearse. If I
Creamy
don't
Carey,
get
first in the
found,
room
I'ma go
tonight.
in the
Thank you for being here, my friend. I certainly hope you enjoyed tonight's show. I'm a little nervous, but we'll see what happens.
I be rustling in the paint, boy. It's hard to stop me. Are you a re?
Hazard Fox is in the house, folks. Welcome to the show, Hazard Fox. It's so cold out, looking forward to the show. It gets cold in Oklahoma, folks. Don't get it twisted. Hazard Fox and his noble steed, Bumblebee, all up in the mix with a pocket full of tricks, live and in your general vicinity, right here on the Midnight Munchies Manifesto. Delancet. Even though he's out eating dinner with his family, Delancet took the time to check in with us. I fucked up again. I had 2 Coney dogs, chili dogs, before I fucking started the stream. Oh my. Yo, Zombie Killer, what is up, my friend? See, Delancet, I hope you enjoy your Applebee's with your family. I hope you enjoy your family. And your Applebee's is good as well. Lucky gets to see people. Lucky. Hey. Fuzzy Protogen. It's the Fuzzy Protogen. What is up, Fuzzy Protogen? Candyland's in the house. Good to see you, Candy. Welcome, Candyland. Welcome, Fuzzy Protogen. Oh my, there's a little glittery surface, and it's mirrored, and there's spangles, little stars. It's very nice. You're about to go mudding with a semi. All right. It's pretty alpha. Welcome to the show, Fuzzy Protogen. Thank you for being here. Our friend Kush is in the building. Welcome, Kush. Oh my goodness, it sounds Sounds like your Saturday off is going well. I hope everything is good your way, staying warm, enjoying the new digs. It is the Saturday night open mic night comedy show. I am terribly unprepared. Planning on relying heavily on my prank phone calls and charming ways. That's all I've got tonight. We'll figure it out though. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Nah, don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it, you're good. You are good. Yo, what are those lines? Pink Lady Kush, what are those pink lines there all about? Were those always there? It's kind of weird looking. Unless I just never knew it, but I don't remember those red flashes being on top and the bottom of your name. Very odd. Things are going weird tonight. Oh well, no worries, no bubbles, no trouble. Pink Lady Kush is in the house. You think you've seen him before? Gotcha. It's probably just me then. It's always me. It's always me, damn it. Hey, Candyland. Oh. I hope things are going swimmingly for you up there in the great state of Alaska. Hold on, it's Midnight Munchies Manifesto, and it is 23661, clown guy. 23661, Midnight Munchies Theater. Just type in Munchies, Munchies, in the search under maps, and you'll find probably the only Midnight Munchies Theater with people in it. But if you get stuck, it's 23661 is the Midnight Munchies Theater that we're in. So yeah, Candyland, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Even if briefly, always great to see you. And of course, you know the deal. You know we got a package deal going. Whenever we throw up Candyland's bumper, there is a caveat where we have to include Izzy and Jezzy's bumper. You cannot shout out one person in Alaska without shouting out the entire family. Everybody knows this. So Izzy and Jezzy, I hope you guys are doing good this weekend. Listening to what your mama says. You better not be misbehaving up there in Alsaca. You better listen to your mama. Shit. I hope things are going good for you guys, Candylands. Oh, we miss you here on the show, but are always excited when you come around. Candyland, welcome to the show. Oh, no shit. In-person school this week. That's pretty cool. Probably be glad to get him out of the house. As long as nobody gets sick, I'm all with it. Zombie Killer, what is up, my friend? Zombie Killer Nation's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I hope everything is well where you're at. Oh my. Oh my. Zombie Killer, I hope you're ready for open mic night, comedy style. I'm hoping we get some participants because I am woefully unprepared tonight. Don't get me wrong, I can make shit happen, but a little nervous. A little nervous. All right, and let's take a look at the other names in the room, maybe that I don't have bumpers for. Creamy Kiri, It's Me 9. Of course, our buddy Clown Guy. Welcome to the show. I do not have bumpers for you, however, let me find something. How about this one? Welcome to the stream. How about this one? Oh, that's the YouTube chat. No, how about this one? I got to get rid of all the YouTubes. Switch everything to Twitch. Yo, your sisters are in quarantine because somebody was coughing at their schools. Idiots. Dr. Ducky Voice, welcome to the show. I saw a video today where a guy was up there in the Middle East giving a speech about the mass and everything. And while he's wearing his mask, he starts coughing. So he takes his mask off and continues to cough like a moron. I have no idea what sense that made. But it is what it is. That's how it is. That's how it's going to be. Oh my. Anybody else in the chat I can say hi to before we get started? Kiri, you've got the COVID? Jeez Louise. Everybody's COVID positive. Last chance, anybody else in the chat? I hope you're doing okay, Kiri. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I see Bader Cell in here. Let me shout out Bader Cell. Bader Cell is in the house. Welcome to the show. I see Mr. President JNP is here as well. I'm just kind of scoping out the room. Welcome to the show, Bader Cell. We're going to get started in just a few. And welcome to you as well, Mr. President JNP. We are loading up the rooms. We are loading up the room. Here to enjoy the show and do some drinks. All right, Jake, I feel you. I'm here to do a little smoking and tell some jokes. So it seems like we all got it figured out. Anybody else in the chat? I'm about to switch over to the game if there's no other business. Nico! Neko Sumi Ghost Trick, a.k.a. Jujubee. Yeah, everything is all right. We are getting the party started. We've got people showing up in the room right now. Should be a good time tonight. Last checking in the chat room. Anybody else want to say hey before we get started? I'll give you just a few more seconds. These are tonight's VIPs.
Yeah.
Everything is all right.
JC, let's go. Yeah. Citywide news when I blow.
Don't forget, if you'd like to become a VIP and get your very own special introduction anytime you enter the game, then by all means, what you want to do is you want to go to the About section on my Twitch panels. There's a few panels there that tell you about how to get your chat room bling. It's a simple $10 donation. You can do a Munchies donation. There's a lot of different things. We give you a little something back in exchange for your donation. So hopefully you'll become the newest VIP tonight. And yeah, so check out the About section. The donation panels on Twitch. I appreciate you letting me get that out. Everything is all right.
JC, let's go. Yeah. Citywide news when I blow the ozone, I leave my mark. Yeah, I'm logo.
Folks, jump on your friends list. Start telling people the comedy show is going to be starting shortly. We need people in the room. We need people in the room. Park the Goddies.
I'll be rustled in the paint, boy, it's hard to stop me. Are you a remix or a
carbon copy?
Like T-Town and we partying hard now. We used to use fakes, but we buy in the bar now.
All right, about that time.
What you trying to say?
Let's go over to the game.
Yeah.
Everything is all right. All right, we're in the VR chat game. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see y'all. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey. All right. Good to see you. What up, clown guy? All right. Hey now. Good to see everybody. Hey. All right. We are kind of light this evening. We need to get people in here. So here's what we're going to do. Hang tight 1 second. Let me check the time. Diddly-do. All right. It is 16 minutes past 10 o'clock on the East Coast where I'm at. So we're going to meet back here in 9 minutes at 10:25. Oh, let me double check my times. Yeah, 10:25. We'll be back here in 9 minutes. You guys jump in your friends list, run around to another map. I'm going to go hit up the open mics and see if I can drive anybody this way. But let's take like 9 minutes and see if we can't get some people in the room. So if you have friends in your list, invite them. If you can get people here, invite them. We're going to take 9 minutes to do that. Otherwise, feel free to mingle and say hi to everybody. I'll be back in 9 minutes. I'm going to go hit up the open mics. All right. Let's see if we can't get some business. Let's see if we can't get some business. Poison Princess. Wait a minute. Poison Princess. Let me think for a second. Chat room folks.
Yeah, and everything is alright. Jogger, JC.
Poison Princess. Do I know you by another name?
Citywide news when I blow the ozone, I leave my mark. Yeah, I'm logo.
Poison Princess. Do I know you by another name in VR chat? Just curious. You're kicking. Okay, okay. There's an open mic comedy night starting in about 15 minutes. I'm going to drop a portal if anybody wants to go. Thank you very much. Tonight is our open mic night. It should be a good time. However, I'm not able to drop a portal right now. That's kind of weird. Come on. Oh, shit. My fault. Now there should be game audio. There it is. Come join us in the Midnight Munchies Theater. I'll be there in about 7 or 8 minutes to get the show started. If anybody wants to come out, you're more than welcome to. You can do jokes, stand-up comedy. You're also welcome to perform, you know, whatever, if you don't have any funny.
I have no idea, man. I swear to God, I've heard this song like a million times.
Yo, what happened? I just got booted out of the room. That was weird. Oh, because I hit join. Okay, never mind. Jeez Louise. I got a little weed smoke caught in my throat. Kicking that ass. Okay. Okay, I remember now, Poison Princess. Sorry. What?
Oh, damn. No. I don't know if you can hear me.
Open mic comedy night. There's an open mic comedy night that starts shortly. There's an open mic comedy night that starts shortly if anybody wants in. There's an open mic comedy night that starts shortly if anybody wants in. Let me hit up this one. What time is it? How much more time do I have? 4 minutes. We are at T-minus 4 minutes. Gotcha, ASVP. Black Soul. You there? Are you there? Uh-oh. Where's another good place? Let's try one pug, although that could be dangerous.
Hey.
Someone behind you again. Mistake figure.
I go to Publix because I'm just done dealing with
They use
interpersonal
bass
drama.
boosted music and it's
No, for
like
these people are
fucking
legit weird. Like,
humping,
imagine
bro.
someone in real life being like
I
this.
enjoy
Like,
the
what the
weirdo.
fuck?
Nice.
I enjoy it,
Fuck
dude.
off,
It's-
dude.
I enjoy it, dude.
All right, I'm coming back. We're just about time up.
Creepy, but like, even the people spamming the N-word earlier, dude, there's like a strange atmosphere. It's a wild west side.
it's mostly like towards that.
All right, let's go back. All right, we are heading back into the Midnight Munchies Theater, hopefully. All right.
VR chat turns anybody into an alcoholic. Just give it time.
I was not an alcoholic before this game.
I never really drink alcohol normally.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome, everybody, to the Saturday night open mic night talent show. Comedy show, I should say. Although, if you don't have any comedy, you're more than welcome to come up and do whatever. If you would like to participate, there are 2 couches up front that are numbered 1 through 8. If you come up front, grab a seat on the couch. That is the line to go up on stage. So if you'd like to go on stage, come down front, grab a seat on the couch, and we'll get you up on stage expeditiously. And yeah, we're looking for tonight, if you would like, jokes, riddles, funny stories, covers of your favorite stand-up. You can say, hey, here's a minute of my favorite Dave Chappelle. Any kind of improv, any kind of song parody, anything you want to do to try to make people laugh, it is up to you. We will be your attentive audience. And just to remind you, we are live streaming right now on Twitch. To find us, all you have to do is type in Midnight Munchies, like you see on the wall right behind me, and then my name, Manifesto. Or you can type in Manifesto VR Chat in Google. You'll get there one way or another. All right.
I just realised how erect your tail is.
Well, we can talk about that later. Just make sure you bring some cash. We'll get it figured out. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this thing started off. I'm going to try a little something that I like to do on comedy nights. And we will get the party started. So yeah, so thank you for coming out tonight, and let's see if we can't get things moving. Yeah, Tammy, I got to call and apologize. I was in there earlier today. I was driving my truck, and I don't know if they told you what happened this afternoon, but my son was the one that rubbed all that gasoline on the rag and huffed it right there in the parking lot, was running around acting the fool. I just wanted to call and apologize.
I didn't even know, but I do appreciate you calling.
Well, to tell the lady this afternoon was frazzled. That boy's got drug problems. He has for a while. He come in there and sprayed some of that diesel on a rag and just went to huffing it and thought he was Bruce Banner. Started hulking all over the parking lot, ma'am. It was crazy. We got him calmed down now. We got him tied down with zip ties in the back of the sleeper. We're taking him for a psychiatric visit, ma'am. He's got to get right.
Okay.
But
I understand.
tell the people from day shift the father of the gas huffer called and just wanted to apologize, ma'am. He's a good boy. He's a Christian boy,
I
ma'am.
really do appreciate you calling, and I really do hope that, he gets help he needs.
He's ripping the heart right out of his mama's chest, lady. I'm telling you. We're trying to work on
I
it.
can understand that.
Well, you have a good, blessed weekend, ma'am.
You too.
All righty. Assalamu alaikum.
All right.
All right, there we go. There's one in the books. Hey! All right, the dad of the gas huffer has made his impression felt tonight at the comedy show. She was like, I didn't hear about it, but bless your heart, that little gas huffing boy of yours. All right. Hey guys, we're gonna keep the action moving right along on the main stage, and we have got my good buddy Clown Guy coming up first. Give a big round of applause for Clown Guy.
Thank you, Manifesto. Thank you. Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hooray. Right, okay, I'm not doing anything original here. I've got two planned things to do. One is I'm going to read something, which is the funniest thing I've ever read, and hopefully it'll be funny to you as well. But in the meantime, I'm going to just do some standard jokes to start us off, as it is the comedy night.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I need to tell you is I've just come back from a once-in-a-lifetime holiday. I'll tell you what, never again. So, I'm British, as you probably can tell by my accent, so I think I'll start with some cultural humour, I guess, right? So, for a start, they say that British people like to join queues, and I'll be the first in line to tell you that it's not true. What do you call a Scotsman with diarrhea?
What?
Brave fart.
It might
What
get
does a
greasy.
Loch Ness Monster eat?
Say it again.
Fish and chips. What does a Loch Ness Monster eat?
What?
Fish and chips.
Oh, I got you. Sorry.
Hey, I didn't say they would all be quality. What is all British people's absolute favourite day?
What?
What?
Summer.
Favorite day?
What do you call a redneck with a British accent?
Oh my.
What?
Okay, gotcha.
Australian.
Ooh. Prison Island.
I said to the gym instructor, "Can you teach me to do the splits?" And he said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "I can't make Tuesdays." I tell you what I love doing more than anything, trying to pack myself into a small suitcase. I can hardly contain myself. Two Eskimos sitting in a kayak were chilly, but when they lit a fire in the craft, it sank, proving once and for all that you can't have your kayak and heat it. I backed a horse last week at 10-1. It came in at 4:15.
Nice. That works.
A lorry load of tourists, oh that would have been bad. A lorry load of tortoises crashed into a train load of terrapins. It was a turtle disaster. Hey. Right. Sorry. Sometimes I crack myself up, and it's not a great situation. So, a woman gets on a bus with a baby, and the driver's like, "Oh, that is the ugliest baby I've ever seen." And the woman was really shocked. Like, she didn't know what to say at first. She went to the back of the bus, sat down, turned to the guy next to her, and was like, "The driver just insulted me." And the man says, "You go and give him a telling off. I'll hold your monkey for you." Police arrested two kids yesterday. One was drinking battery acid, the other was eating fireworks. They charged one and they let the other off.
Cole, thanks for following.
There was a man. Oh no, I'm not doing that one. That's such a. Well, I'll
Sully,
do it. It's an old joke, but I'll do it. There was a man who entered the local paper's pun contest. He sent in 10 different puns in the hope that at least one of the puns would win. Unfortunately, no pun intended.
Oh no.
So I went to a Chinese restaurant and this duck came up to me with a red rose and says, "Your eyes sparkle like diamonds." I said, "Waiter, I asked for aromatic duck."
Aromatic. Oh, a romantic.
A romantic duck?
Yeah. Took me a second.
There's 2 fish in a tank, and one says, "How do you drive this thing?" I went to buy some camouflage trousers the other day, but I couldn't find any.
True that.
I slept like a log last night. Woke up in the fireplace. I met a Dutch girl with inflatable shoes last week. I phoned her up to arrange a date, but unfortunately she'd popped her clogs. A group of chess enthusiasts checked into a hotel and were standing in the lobby discussing their recent tournament victories. After about an hour, the manager came out of the office and asked them to disperse. But why? They asked as they moved off. Because, he said, I can't stand chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. Sorry. A woman has twins, right? She gives them up for adoption, and one of them goes to a family in Egypt, right? And his name is Amal, and the other one goes to a family in Spain, and they call him Juan. Years later, Juan sends a picture of himself to his mum, and upon receiving the picture, she tells her husband that she wished she also had a picture of Amal. Her husband responds, "But they're twins. If you've seen Juan, you've seen them all."
Oh.
Wow.
All right, I think that's enough for an opener. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Clown Guy. Everybody, keep your hands moving.
Hey, no worries.
Very nice, my friend. When you said the thing about the twins, it reminded me of a joke, an old Stephen Wright joke. He goes, there were 2 twin babies at a hospital, and they accidentally got separated. One of them went to a wealthy family, and one of them went to a poor family. And they led their whole lives. One of them lived in luxury. One of them lived in a bit of squalor, but they both had the best lives that they could. Cut ahead 80 years. Both men get sick on the exact same day, and they end up in the same hospital, in the same room, laying next to each other. These twin boys that were inadvertently separated at birth, and they're laying there on their deathbed, and one of them turns to the other one and says, "So how was it?" All right, listen. I went to the doctor to get a COVID test. He says I have the peekaboo virus. He's going to send me to the ICU. All right, listen. People say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. What if your breakfast is poisoned? Then I think the antidote would probably be the most important meal of the day. All right, we're going to bring up Laser Bird coming up next for you. Big round of applause for Laser Bird.
Hello, everybody. I like to do improvised songs over a topic that I like to pick out from the crowd. If anyone has a suggestion, first one to yell it out.
Mesopotamian cuneiform and its effect on the Arabic language.
Hell yeah. All right, we'll do that. Oh, there was a lot of trade in Mesopotamia. There's some person complaining about the copper's qualia. Oh, he would write in his stickish forms on a little clay tablet that the copper that he received was all pretty damn fucking shit. Oh yeah, and there were the Persians, and they would go and trade with the Ethiopians, and they developed Swahili, and they'd spread it down to Kenya and Somalia too, 'cause that's how language works. Other people have to speak it to not be rude. And the Persians, they trade with the people who spoke Swahili, and they learned a bunch of words like asukat. But then they invaded Spain, and then they had the people say a bunch of words like Almohadan and shit. And so then I dated a Kenyan girl way in college, and she told me about the Swahili and all her knowledge. And she told me she knew a couple words like mesa and asukat. Well, I'm Hispanic girl, so I know what those words mean. Oh, because of the phone. A person who was complaining about the copper on a clay form. Yeah, he would write with his little sticks about how the guys who traded copper to him were all dicks. Yeah.
Yo!
Alright, Mesopotamian cuneiform and its effects on the Persian language.
Keep it going, guys.
You thought you could stump me. It's not going to happen.
Keep it going for Laserbird, everybody. Yeah, I threw him a curveball right over home plate. He knocked it out of the park. Very nice. Although I found your argument for cuneiform's effect on the Arabic language a bit weak, I'll still accept it and give you a C+. Please. Please. All right. We are going to keep things going. Hold on. Calm down. I said hold on. You guys heard me say hold on. I was just turning off some effects.
Nope.
Please. Please. All right. So, how's our lineup? Who's crashing? Me?
Me.
Spring
Yeah,
Vocals.
you.
Who's up next? Who's up next? I see Clown Guy up again, but I see Spring Vocals hasn't been up yet, and I see Redneck Samus hasn't been up yet either.
I'm just following the queue. I don't mind. More people can go before me.
I've
It's
been
great.
first.
Come on up, Spring
Yeah,
Vocals.
Spring Vocals is
Yeah, I
next.
could do another one.
Okay, okay.
All right. Oh, you got the glitch. That's what it is.
Yo, redneck.
Spring
I
Vocals,
do.
go sit in spot number 3 real quick.
Redneck's clown guy?
Wait, what?
Okay.
You got something against Redneck's clown guy?
Can you see me?
I can see you sitting on the couch, and now you're coming up to the stage. You're all fixed. Sorry about that. You were glitched out for me. Guys and girls, big round of applause for our good friend, Spring Vocals.
Hi. Okay, can you hear me like this?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Loud and clear.
Fuck it. Suicide is wrong, but if you jump off a bridge and yell parkour, it's a failed stunt.
True that. That is true.
My family is like a treasure. You need a map and shovel to find them.
Oh, shit. I seen that Candyland. That shit was
I
pretty
tell a
good.
joke about my abusive dad, but I only remember the punchline.
Oh, dark.
I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather, but not like the other passengers in the car with him. Suicidal people are suicidal people. Oh my god, I'm having some. Okay. Suicidal people are a big contributor to the rope making industry.
Well, it could be one way. Chester Bennington.
I like my woman like I like my wine. 12 years old in the basement and locked up.
In a barrel, probably.
Oh, who doesn't?
What is what is long and not hairy? The Congo line in the cancer department.
Oh!
The colors red, white, and blue are the colors of freedom until they are flashing behind you.
True that. Tyrant. De-escalate, officer.
A blind comedian was asked to do stand-up for a hospital. No one laughed at his jokes, so he continued to sing. If you're happy and you know it, the room was full of arm amputees.
Oh. Just seems like a bad pairing.
Your mom is so ugly, even the toaster wouldn't get in the bathtub with her.
Hey! Hey! My mother is a saint, I'll have you know, Spring Vocals. Big round of applause for Spring Vocals, everybody. Very nice, Spring Vocals. You were popping the crowd left and right. It was a veritable tsunami of laughter. I tried to ride the wave, but I wiped out. Please. Please. Oh, my. All right. Here's one of my favorite jokes I heard, and I've said this one before, but I just like it, was some guy gave Helen Keller a cheese grater for her birthday. And he came back to her and said, how'd you like that Christmas or that birthday present I got for you? And she said, it was the most violent book I've ever read. All right, here we go. We're going to have Clown Guy, come up back one more time for you. Clown Guy, come on up. And if you guys want to participate, what's up? If you guys want to participate, there's 2 couches up front. Come grab a seat on the couch and you can come up on stage. Tell your
guys, if
jizzos.
somebody else wants to go, I don't need to jump on again so quickly. Alright, I'll do a few little short ones and then I'm going to read that thing I said I was going to read, right?
Nice.
You ready? You ready?
Yep.
Right. Well, go on, what? The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense. What's the difference between a teacher and a train?
What?
What?
A teacher says, "Spit your gum out," and the train says, "Choo choo."
True.
How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
How?
We jamming.
Jamming.
If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving's not for you.
True.
I phoned my local takeaway. I said, "Do you deliver?" They said, "No, we do lamb, chicken, and fish." All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, while hopefully this will develop a queue of people on the couch, is I'm going to read the funniest thing I've ever read. Like, it's just a review. Some of you might have already read this. It's a review, legitimate review on Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk for Veet hair removal cream. This is actually, you can actually go and read this yourself on Amazon. So, ready? So, the Amazon review by British guy for Veet. After having been told my danglies looked like an elderly Rastafarian, I decided to take the plunge and buy some of this, as previous shaving attempts had only been mildly successful, and I nearly put my back out trying to reach the more difficult bits. Being a bit of a romantic, I thought I would do the deed on the missus' birthday as a bit of a treat. I ordered it well in advance and working in the North Sea, I considered myself a bit above some of the characters writing the previous reviews, and I wrote them off as soft office types. Oh, my fellow sufferers, how wrong I was. I waited until the other half was tucked up in bed. After giving some vague hints about a special surprise, I went down to the bathroom. Initially, all went well, and I applied the gel and stood waiting for something to happen. I did not have long to wait. At first, there was a gentle warmth, which in a matter of seconds was replaced by an intense burning and a feeling I can only describe as like being given a barbed wire wedgie by 2 people intent on hitting the ceiling with my head. Religion hadn't featured much in my life until that night, but I suddenly became willing to convert to any religion to stop the violent burning around the turd tunnel and what seemed like the destruction of the meat and 2 veg. Struggling not to bite through my bottom lip, I tried to wash the gel off in the sink and only succeeded in blocking the plug hole with a mat of hair. Through the haze of tears, I struggled out of the bathroom, across the hall, into the kitchen. By this time, walking was not really possible, and I crawled the final yard to the fridge in the hope of some form of cold relief. I yanked the freezer drawer out and found a tub of ice cream, tore the lid off, and positioned it under me. The relief was fantastic, but only temporary, as it melted fairly quickly and the fiery stabbing soon returned. Due to the shape of the ice cream tub, I hadn't managed to give the starfish any treatment, and I groped around in the drawer for something else, as I was sure my vision was going to fail fairly soon. I grabbed a bag of what I later found out was frozen sprouts and tore it open, trying to be as quiet as I did so. I took a handful of them and tried in vain to clench some between the cheeks of my arse. This was not doing the trick, as some of the gel had found its way up the chutney channel, and it felt like the space shuttle was running its engines behind me. This was probably and hopefully the only time in my life I was going to wish that there was a gay snowman in the kitchen, which should give you some idea of the depths I was willing to sink in order to ease the pain. The only solution my pain-crazed mind could come up with was to gently ease one of the sprouts where no veg has gone before. Unfortunately, alerted by the strange grunts coming from the kitchen, the other half chose that moment to come and investigate and was greeted by the sight of me, arse in the air, strawberry ice cream dripping from my bell end, pushing a sprout up my arse while muttering, "Ooh, that feels good." Understandingly, this was a shock to her, and she let out a scream, and as I hadn't heard her come in, it caused an involuntary spasm of shock in myself. Excuse me. Which resulted in the sprout being ejected at quite some speed in her direction. I can understand that having... I can understand that having a sprout foisted against her leg at 11 at night in the kitchen probably wasn't the special surprise that she was expecting, and having to explain to the kids the next day what the strange hollow in the ice cream was did not improve my status. So to sum it up, Veet removes hair, dignity, and self-respect.
Go! That guy might have just wrecked their fucking company, man. If they sell a bottle of that shit, I'd be surprised. Jeez Louise, that sounded torturous. Oh my. Let me see something real quick.
It does say not for intimate use.
Oh, hold on for a second. Bolo! I'll catch up with you in a second. I'm Bolo in spirit right now. Cellular network is not available.
Bitch, I'm drinking fucking... Oops,
what? Let me reset my phone. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it here in a minute. I was trying to call an Asian grocery store in Hawaii. We'll save that for a minute once my phone reboots. All right, guys and girls, I hope you're having a good time at the Saturday night open mic comedy show. If you do want to participate, we have the couches open for you. If you don't have any comedy and you just want to do your talent thing, whatever, sing, whatever, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Mr. Cosmonaut, good to see you. Dr. Ducky, good to see you. Bader Cell in the back, good to see you. And Bouchelle in the back, good to see you. Hey now, we're going to keep the action moving. Don't forget we're Midnight Munchies Manifesto on Twitch. And we got Redneck Samus coming up next for you. Nice big round of applause for Redneck Samus. Get in your friends list. Invite your peoples.
All right, y'all boys don't mind if I do some offensive redneck humor?
No.
Well, and we can only take it so far. If you can start getting racist or anything, we got a problem.
Oh, no, don't worry. It won't get racist, boys. It's more hitting on redneck. All right, so what do you call a 13-year-old girl from Kentucky who can run faster than her 6 brothers?
What?
What?
A virgin.
A virgin. Yeah! All right. Now, I got one for you. It's more of a story time. So at the family gathering, for some odd reason, all the family members, it always turns into a damn orgy. Like cousin on cousin, grandma on grandma. And trust me, the only way to get grandma on your nether regions is to put some mayonnaise on it. And when she get the sucking boy, she get the all over. And then most of us, it be like 32 of us in the room, and we all make up a full damn set of teeth.
This
The
went
best part
from
about being a
comedy
redneck-
to trauma.
And then, okay, I got a good one. How do you piss off a redneck?
How?
Tell him you meth, did all his math. I got another one. It's a little bit of story time. So, it was just me and my grandma in the backwoods. All right, now my grandma, she got the fattest badonkadonk in the world. I'll tell you, when she backed that shit up, it go like beep, 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 like a pickup truck. I tell you that right now. And I tell you one more joke. All right. You might be a redneck if you think that stimulus check Mr. Donald Trump gave you is going to make the South rise again.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
All right, give it up for Redneck Samus. How about it? Keep those applauses going. Is it just me? Is it just me, or does Redneck Samus sound like Wanda Sykes? I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. You haven't known he's had. It sounded like Wanda Sykes. All right. Redneck, here's a joke you can add to your repertoire. This is one of my old redneck favorite jokes. Why is the reverse cowgirl position outlawed in Tennessee? Because it's looked down upon to turn your back on your family. All right. Mango, what's up, buddy? Are you doing okay?
I'm chilling. I'm drunk right now. You know, you said we could give it up for Redneck Samus, but I would give up my life to never hear any of that ever again.
Well, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to light up Mango Split. Let's do a vote to kick on Mango Split real quick, guys. We don't need the trouble, dude. Let's get a vote to kick going on Mango real quick.
But also, I don't need this.
All right, well then take off, dude. Nobody wants to see you here. You're not welcome. There you go. Take it easy, bud. Douche. Give it up for the douche. The douche. Hey, he mouthed off in the middle of the last act, and I let that slide. But if he's gonna keep going, fuck him, dude. We ain't got time for it. Go to the Black Cat and fucking jump up on the stage there. You'll be okay. Yay! All right, Kellen, thank you for following, and we got Coco 2 coming up next for you. Big round of applause for Coco 2.
Alright, so I really don't have anything planned. It's kind of last minute thing. I'm going to read a copy pasta that was pretty popular. Y'all may have heard it, y'all may have not, but I thought it was pretty funny. And just for context, this is steering the whole big gun debate. That's important to know. Okay, here we go. Own a musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house. What the devil? As I grab my powdered wig and my Kentucky rifle. Blow a golf ball-sized hole through the first man, he's dead on the spot. Throw my pistol on the second man, miss him entirely because the smoothbore nailed the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to the cannon and mount it at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lads! The grape shot shreds 2 men to blast. The sound, an extra shrapnel, sets off car alarms. Fix bayonet and charge the last terrified rapscallion. He bleeds out, waiting for the police to arrive, since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up, just as the founding fathers intended. I know it was kind of weak, but that was all I had. Sorry, y'all.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Guys, give it up for Coco 2. Coco 2. Oh my. Let's try this. I don't know if it's still open or not, but we'll try. I think all the Asian markets closed here in the last few minutes. I had this idea. I had 2 different ideas with what I can call the Asian market about. Let's see. Let's see if it works. That guy had such a bad attitude. He was stinking up the joint with his bad attitude. All right, we're waiting for the pro. Vibes. Bad vibes, exactly, kicking that ass. Oh my, popular boy. Come on now. We're trying to get the burner phone to pull up. Let's turn that off one more time and try it again. Gee. Sorry. I swear to you, I'm trying to make this as seamless and as easy as possible, but my phone's just not cooperating.
Kiri.
Take 2.
Yay.
Shot.
Uh-oh. Somebody's doing a shot? I'll do a Sparko with you. Sparko.
I'll do,
There we go.
Wow.
I need a straw.
Come on now. Oh, don't do this to me. Please, lady at the Asian market. Pick up the phone. Come on, lady at the Asian market. You can do it.
Message again.
I wanted to try to get a job as a bag boy. Is this the Asian market? Is this the Asian market?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Are you guys still open?
Yes.
Do you have applications? I'm trying to get a job as a bag boy. I'm sorry, say it again?
What's that?
I'm trying to get a job as a bag boy to put a little bit of extra. You're talking over top of me, ma'am. I'm trying to get a job as a bag boy. I can stack groceries big and tall. Ma'am? She hung up on me. Man, fuck that. They are rude like that at the Asian stores. If you don't speak Chinese, they just hang up on you a lot.
Holy shit, that's...
It wasn't done. How dare you? Come on, Asian lady. Oh, she just picked up and hung up again. She didn't even talk. She's like, fuck him. We don't need a bag boy. Probably. Let me try one more. You know, to be honest with you, they probably are catching a lot of flack with all the Asian hate crime and shit, so they're probably like, man, fuck that dude. Bag boy here.
Wait, what?
Oh my. Hello? Hello? Hello. My buddy has a friend named Scotty, and that's how he always picks up. That's how he always picks up the phone. Hello. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Hello. There's my dad back in the day picking up the phone. My dad's an old grumpy bastard. He used to be. Yeah, this is the Asian supermarket, right?
I'm sorry?
The Asian grocery store?
Yeah, the Pacific supermarket, sir.
Are you hiring baggers? I'm trying to make a little bit of extra money.
Oh, sorry, we don't have any baggers.
Can I even get an application? At least, and maybe you'll need one later.
Oh, I don't know, sir.
I don't speak Chinese, but I'm really quick and I'm strong and I can help people carry stuff to their. Why are you laughing at me? I need money. This COVID's got my family down.
Sir, yeah, I know, sir, but we don't have any baggers.
I can stock the shelves. I'm pretty strong. I can lift up lots. I could probably lift up about 9 gallons of soy sauce with one arm, ma'am. You got anybody there that can do that?
Hello?
Hi there.
Sir.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
you just come over here and get an application form.
I appreciate you. I'm going to come down there and put on my suit, and I'm going to fill out an application. I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring my weights with me and lift weights to show you how strong I am. I'm strong boy.
Oh, you don't have any application? Oh, you just come back on Monday then. We out of application form.
What's the manager's name? I'll write him a little love letter this weekend. See if I can't sweeten the pot.
Okay, hold on.
All righty.
Yo, Laser.
I actually got a job at a strip club for 7 years off of a prank phone call, dude. So don't put it past me. 100% for real. Hey, all your bouncers down there are crack addicts, man. I can whoop all their asses. And then 7 years later, I'm quitting.
You made good money at least, right?
Yeah, I did pretty good.
It's showing me an ad.
I think I got hung up on. All right, well, yeah, she hung up on me.
She was just fucking with you.
All right, well, there we go.
I think you got counter pranked.
We might have, but I think we got enough out of it. We'll write the manager a love letter and see if we can't get a job there on Monday.
Yo, Manifesto.
Hi there.
Are you live right now?
Yes, we're live right now on Twitch.
Yo, can I rate you? I'm live right now.
Yeah, feel free, man. Midnight Munchies Manifesto. Midnight Munchies, like it says on the wall behind me, and then my name. Midnight Munchies Manifesto. Appreciate you, bro.
Word?
All right, you ready to come up?
All one word?
Yeah, all one word.
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys and girls. The gentleman
Now
who
I'm gonna
so
have to go on Twitch.
the gentleman who so graciously offered to host us. Give it up one time for our good friend Not Martin. Give it up for Not Martin, everybody. I can lift like 9 jugs of soy sauce. Watch me.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Wendy's.
Wendy's who?
Wendy's who?
Wendy's nut slap across your face.
Go home, boys. We're done for the night. He just won the night.
So anyways, here's Wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta you now? Yo, manifesto. What's your Twitch again?
Midnight Munchies Manifesto. Midnight Munchies Manifesto. Look on the wall.
One word?
Yes, look at the wall. Yes, look at the wall in front of you. Midnight Munchies, and then my name. Manifesto winding. All one word that's winding.
There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow what you got not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there are winding. And all the roads that lead us there we're winding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. 'Cause then maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
Yes, sir. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Let's hear it for Not Martin, folks. Give it up. Give it up. You got it, and you need to give it up. Give it up. Come on now. Not Martin, knocking it out of the park with a little oasis on a beautiful Saturday evening, right here in the World of VR chat. All right. Juan Lopez was a good man. He never did anybody wrong, and he never beat his dog. Let me check that again. Red leather, yellow leather. Juan Lopez was a good man. He never did anybody wrong, and he never beat his pet aardvark in the backyard with a stick. His neighbors got in an argument one day, and Juan jumped in and settled the dispute. And everywhere he went, everybody agreed. Juan Lopez is a good man. He doesn't do anybody wrong, and he never beat his pet aardvark in the backyard with a stick. So they thought Ron was such a good job at fucking settling disagreements, they decided to run him for mayor. And everywhere he went, everybody said it. Juan Lopez is a good man. Doesn't beat his dog, doesn't beat his pet aardvark with a stick, never did anybody wrong. So he became the mayor. Then his aspirations went up. He decided to run for governor, and all over the state, people agreed. Juan Lopez is a good man. Didn't never do anybody wrong, and he never beat his pet aardvark in the backyard with a stick. So he became the governor, and he had aspirations. He says, well, hell, man, seems like anybody can be president nowadays. So Juan Lopez ran for president, and everywhere he went around the nation, everyone agreed. Juan Lopez, that's a good man. He never did anybody wrong, and he never beat his pet aardvark in the backyard with a stick. He won the election, and now Juan Lopez is your president of the United States. And he's in the Rose Garden one day with his family and his pet aardvark, and he had a stick in his hand. And just out of sheer boredom and frustration, he smacked the pet aardvark with the stick. All of a sudden, a sniper popped up out of the woods and shot him right in the chest with a high-powered golf gun. Yeah. What's a golf gun, you might ask? I'm not exactly sure, but it definitely made a hole in Juan. All right, we're going to bring up your next act right now. We got Laserbird coming up for you. Put your hands together for Laserbird, everybody. That hole in Juan, that's a good one.
All right, I got little tiny legs, so I'm a little bit slow. You guys all remember this shtick, right? I do a little song over things that are shouted. I'm going to put a limitation on the references to ancient cuneiform tablature. any reference to linguistics, let's stick it strictly to Latin. Any suggestions from the crowd on what to sing about?
Cunning linguists and master debaters.
Oh,
Nice.
cunning linguists and master debaters.
Very nice.
All right, I got a song about a master debater.
Very nice. Great Nate, what is up?
Oh, he's the devil's advocate. Always starting shit. Oh, in the 101 philosophy ethics class, he's gonna let me know what he thinks of child porn when it's drawn and they're 100 years old. Oh, technically. Oh, everyone in the room's cringing, and no one knows what to fucking say. When the devil advocates, no one knows what to say. When the truth behaves this way, and then he brings up the rights of minorities, and he gets kicked out of class. And he goes online and starts to complain about how he's not treated the same. Until that one girl with the purple hair argues with him in class, and she starts bringing up good points and starts whooping his ass, and then he crashes. Oh, he's got angry tears to hide behind. Oh, devil's advocate guy. And that's a song about the master debater.
Yeah.
Thank you. I could do another one. I could let the next person on.
Do another one, man. Fuck it. Do another one. What's up, buddy?
Alrighty.
I'm on your
What suggestions have we
Nice.
got?
Welcome. Thank you so much. Suggestions for another improv song. Who's got a suggestion?
Alright, man. That's fine.
I think he said fine men.
Wait.
Fine men.
That's what I heard he said. Didn't you say fine man?
It's too late. It's all in motion now. The gears are turning. It's not going to stop. Oh, there's one thing I want you to know. After you posted that pretty sick selfie, bro, I want you to know that I may not be gay, but there's one thing I want.
Yo, Great Nate, did you just donate?
If I was, it'd be you. Oh, fine man. You're a king, do what you can. 'Cause I may not be gay, but there's one thing I want.
Thank you so much.
To say.
Check your email tomorrow that's associated with your PayPal account. You have attained VIP status. I'll have an email for you tomorrow. Check your email tomorrow. Don't forget.
Selfies as hard as women can. I don't understand why a dude can't be a simp once in a while for another man. If they're looking smooth as hell, and looking smooth as hell, and I may not be gay. No. Oh, I may not be gay.
I'm gonna put some heart emojis under your selfie man.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, thank you, fellas.
Give it up for Laserbird and his song about fine men. Oh, fine men. He sang a little ditty about fine men by request of the gentlemen's in the back. Hey, Great Nate. I don't know if you're in the room or just in the chat, but I got to give a big shout out to Great Nate, who just donated $10 to the stream. Thank you so much, Great Nate. You are the man, my friend. Thank you kindly. I will use it to buy marijuana, and I will continue to smoke in your name. The next time I smoke weed, I'll say, this one's for Great Nate, and then I'll take a big old hit. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Great Nate, thank you so much. You now have VIP status. Like I say, check your email, and we'll have your VIP bumper for you in the next couple days. What's up, buddy?
Can you unblock my friend Lucas?
Oh, this is dangerous. I'll unblock him because you're a good dude and you're asking me, but I swear to God, if your dude Lucas is a dick, he'll be out of here quicker than a goddamn piece of fucking cake on Jessica Simpson's kitchen counter.
He was a Wendy's commercial. Well, he's not anymore.
Wait a minute. Is that the dude that got kicked out of here earlier that left? Because he was talking shit? What's the dude's name?
Not him. No, that's not him. Lucas person.
All right. Guys, listen up, guys. If Felix isn't here right now, so
avatar disabled.
Check this out, guys. I know a lot of people's are because my computer lags. If you come on stage, I'll turn it on. But check this out, man. If we run into any difficulties with people being toxic, we need to work together and vote them out because Felix isn't here right now. But just saying. All right. Here's the thing. I don't have your friend blocked, dude. I don't have Lucas Person blocked. He's probably got me blocked. I can see him right here. I can see him right here in front of me.
Blocked. You just have me. Yeah, I know, but this isn't my avatar. You have my avatar disabled.
Yeah, I know, and I will if you come on.
The Wendy's advertisement.
Yeah. If you come on stage, I'll turn it back on. My computer with OBS and fucking VR chat and everything. If I turn on too many avatars, I crash. Dude.
That makes sense. I was confused.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you come on stage, I got you though.
Like has a meltdown.
Do what now?
Yeah, the performance of your avatar is very poor, so it doesn't show for me either.
Who, mine is?
Me and my friend Lucas are gonna do a duet.
Time out.
What am I gonna do?
All right, time out. First of all, we got a line. Martin, were you up
You're
next?
sing with me. Oh.
Okay, let's calm down.
It was the big guy that was next.
Yeah, Redneck Samus. Who's next?
No, there was a great, big, massive guy that was huge.
What's his name? Heavy the Legend?
Oh, here he is.
All right. Yeah. Grab a speed on the couch, guys. There's the line up there, man. We just got to try to keep it copacetic. All right, we're gonna keep it moving along. Y'all make some noise out there for Heavy the Legend.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let us see. 3 mice are sitting in bar in the pretty rough neighborhood late at night, trying to impress each other about how tough they are. The first mouse pounds a shot of scotch, slams glass into bar, turns to the second mouse and says, "When I see a mousetrap, I lie on my back and set it off with my foot. When the bar comes down, I catch it in my teeth, bench press it 20 times in order to work up appetite, and then make off with cheese." Ha! The second mouse orders up 2 shots of sour mash, pounds them both, slams each glass into the bar, turns to the first mouse and replies, "Yeah, well, when I see rat poison, I collect as much as I can, take it home, grind it up into a nice little powder, and then add it to my coffee each morning so I can get a good buzz going for the rest of the day." The first mouse and the second mouse then turn to the third mouse. The third mouse lets out a long sigh and says to the first 2, "I don't got time for that bullshit. I got to go home and fuck the cat."
Yo, all right. All right, big round of applause out there. Keep it going for Heavy Legend. Heavy Legend. So what's the story, clown? Who's up next?
Me.
Okay, yeah, you guys are throwing up Martin. There's the seats down there. We like to keep the people waiting in line on stage for. You're throwing up out the you're out of line right now. You're disrupting the queue. Just FYI. Here we go, guys. Clown guy coming back at you one more time, brother. Put your hands together, make them feel welcome.
Hello, hello, hello. Right, I'm gonna do some. What?
You're
Everything
blocked
okay?
for me.
He's glitched.
I'm blocked.
For me, you're right over here for me.
Go over there and sit in this chair real quick, clown guy.
Sorry.
Come over here for a second.
Ah, crap. Hang on.
Sorry, dude. Which chair is it?
This one.
Sit in that chair real quick where she's sitting or standing right here. Sit there. And then, is he
Okay,
fixed?
yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
one glitch.
One more time. Give it up for clown guy, everybody.
Hello, 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 hello. What a lovely crowd. What a lovely crowd. Okay, so these are from one of my favourite comedians. His name's Gary Delaney.
Nice.
My grief counsellor died the other day, but he was so good that I didn't give a shit. I nearly lost my job as a roofer when I was caught masturbating on the first day. Luckily, my boss said I could wipe the slate clean. My granddad asked me how to print. I said, Control P. He said, I haven't been able to do that for years. My girlfriend's ass is like a peach. It's hairy and it makes a horrible yogurt. There's two types of people who don't like Easter. Type 1, people on diets, and type 2, diabetics.
True, true.
I went to the Premature Ejaculators Anonymous support group today. It turns out it's tomorrow.
What happened?
I noticed a couple of you started laughing at that joke before the end. I saw people collecting for Parkinson's and they were shaking tins, which I thought was insensitive.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, go back to your premature ejaculator joke. Say that shit again.
I went to the Premature Ejaculators Anonymous support group today, but it turns out it's tomorrow. I noticed that a few of you started laughing before the end of that joke.
Premature. I always heard the joke was like I went to my premature ejaculator meeting and nobody was there, and it was tomorrow. Nobody came. I don't know.
Maybe it's a different punchline. I don't know.
Could be.
Anyway, I recently bought a Christmas tree.
Nice.
Although, you know, it's a bit past Christmas now. The guy I was buying it from, though, he said, are you going to put it up yourself? I said, well, no, I was thinking about the living room.
Please don't put it up yourself.
I was watching a weird porn the other day. I was watching this really weird porn. It was just a fat man crying and wanking at the same time. And then I realised that I hadn't turned the TV on. My girlfriend's dog died, so to cheer her up, I got her an identical one. She was livid. What am I going to do with two dead dogs? I got a young couple living next door to me at the moment, and they've recently made a sex tape. I mean, obviously they don't know that yet. As a child, I was made to walk the plank. We couldn't afford a dog. My friend Dave drowned. Sad, you know. But at the funeral, we got him a wreath in the shape of a life belt. It's what he would have wanted.
It is.
As a family, we couldn't decide whether to have our gran buried or cremated. So in the end, we let her live. The worst thing about living next door to MC Hammer is the constant DIY noise. I mean, I shouted stop, but if anything, that made it worse. A friend of mine's just had a penis extension, and now his house looks really stupid. Last one for this little session. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Who's there?
Granddad.
Granddad.
Shit, stop
who?
the funeral.
Oh.
Shit, stop the funeral.
Oh. Oh my. Give it up for Clown Guy. Rocking the house for you one more time. Grazie. Very nice. I told my mom I wasn't going to go to college. And she said, why aren't you going to go to college? I said, because I don't think I need it. The job I'm going to do, I don't need college for. And she goes, well, at least if you go to college, you could say you're a college graduate. And I said, like I can't say it now? Hey, Mom, I'm a graduate. Wait a second. Hey, Mom, I'm a Kagigagat. Wait a second. Hey, Mom, I'm a Kagigagat. Fuck, 4 more credits and I could have said it. All right. I'm a thrill seeker. I went to the store today and I bought a pen. It was 99 cents. And I looked at the guy behind the counter. I said, you keep that penny. I don't give a shit. You can't stop me. I'll take you down with me. Then I took that pen and I wrote a note to a friend. I didn't put the cap back on that motherfucker. I'm here for one time. I only go around one time in this life. I'm wild. You can't stop me. Then I ate a big old tuna fish sandwich and I went right in the pool. I didn't wait a half hour. You can't stop me. I'll take you down with me. I'm nuts. I went on the bus. I talked to the bus driver while he was driving. That's right. I'm an insane bastard, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop me. I'm going down in a blaze of glory, and it's it's going to be quite awesome. All right, we got your next acts coming up to the main stage. Give it up for, I think we got a duet coming up. Not Martin and Dank Munchies. Let's have a big round of applause. What are we doing?
What the fuck? No.
Okay, what's going on? Okay, well, these two are, I'm sorry. I got the wrong person. It's not Martin and Lucas person doing the duet. Here we go.
Yo. So, hi, guys. Can we have a woman in particular, like someone from the stage?
For a little bit, because it's a moderator here.
What's the question? I didn't hear what you said.
Lucas, stop using your mic.
I'm not.
Can we have someone? You are. Can we have like someone on stage to come like to be?
Are you asking for a volunteer?
Yeah, we need a volunteer.
There you go.
Yeah, particularly a woman. Particularly a woman.
They're looking for a woman, particularly. So if there's a female volunteer.
I volunteer.
Particularly.
Well, you got somebody on stage already.
String vocals. Come on stage for string vocals.
Okay.
All right. Heavy the Legend, I think
Okay,
you got.
Lucas.
You have to walk out the way you came on, buddy.
All right, ready?
On the table. I'm really tiny.
Okay.
Okay. Lucas, go to the other side and walk closer.
Wait. What'd you say? Sorry, hold on.
No, stay in the middle. Stay.
Here, it's just
Right here?
No, in the front.
In the front.
Oh, okay, right here.
Yeah.
perfect.
What up, Delancig?
Go.
Where did I go?
Hey, don't touch her. That's it.
That was not funny, Martin.
Sure it was. All right, guys. Give it up for that one time. All right.
If one goes like PSAs about don't touch women.
I think. I'm pretty sure. I enjoyed it. I give it a, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a C. Very nice. All right. Dank Munchies, are you up next then?
Yeah.
All right. Guys and girls, let's give a big round of applause up for their first performance of the evening. A nice big Midnight Munchies Theater. Welcome to Dank Munchies. Sparko.
I already did. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, where are all my millennials out here?
Right.
Anyone
Oh, wait a
millennials
second.
and up. Millennials and up.
Millennial and up. Yeah, up.
Oh my God! All these freaking Tide Pod eaters out here. Anyways, so when you hit your mid to late 20s and even older than that, it's hard to make friends. Like you meet the weirdest freaking people because all the normal ones have settled down and are cliquish now. So you try to get out there, you try to do things to make some friends, get some experiences in. I could tell you 2 stories about 2 people that I've met so far, and I mean it seems to be across the board. I have some weird people that are my friends. Okay. So just recently, right, one of my friends, we were on VR chat, and I'm high, of course, high as fuck, stoned out of my head, and this dude comes up to me and says, I'm just gonna get off, I'm gonna go eat dinner and I'm gonna go take a shower. And I said, okay. I had music playing in my headphones as I usually do, and I'm hearing what he's saying. And I said, are you getting off now, or are you gonna be on later? Like, are you getting off for the night? And he responds with, I just defecated myself.
Oh.
I need to go take a shower.
Oh, you got
I
nasty
need to go take a shower. And yeah, I honestly, I feel like being stoned in that situation made it better. But afterwards, I was sitting in the garage hanging out with my roommate. We're smoking a bowl together, and I had my headphones unplugged, and she's as soon as he leaves, I mute my mic, and my roommate and I laugh literally for 30 minutes about this guy shitting himself. So that was pretty fun. The other situation, this girl, I love her to death. I haven't seen her in forever because of COVID. Thanks, Rona. But a couple years ago, TLDR, I partake in very adult activities. I mean, I think most adults do. So I went to a BDSM convention like 2 years ago, and I had a bunch of my friends there, and one of them who is very obviously vanilla, very, very vanilla, but she's cool. She hangs out with us, it's all great. So we went to this convention together, and me and her, as the potheads we are, stoned. Most of my stories are stoned. Just make that clear, okay? So we're stoned, of course. We've been drinking because there's little carts going around with Jello shots and some guy walking around with a mojito tub thing somewhere. Like you're pretty cross-faded at this point. We're standing in the middle of the ballroom, and she's all in her own world, losing her shit. And I look over, and she literally is convulsing because of the fact that she's trying to hold back a laugh, and she's like doing that awkward like side eye, like look over there. Might I add, right? My friend, her name is Mary, but we call her Tina because she looks legitimately like Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Oh shit.
So, and she acts just like Tina from Bob's Burgers, like she is Tina. Same glasses, everything. She's losing her fucking shit. I look over, there's a guy walking through the ballroom. Gracefully, might I add. Gracefully. Right? He has on this, like, plastic spiky wig that's all shiny and rainbow and gold. And a long gold cape. Monster boots, with thick wedges. Gold monster boots. He's painted his body gold. and his friend, his little friend,
gold member,
is just hanging out in the wind.
Nice.
His gold member.
But his little wiener was like fucking Mr. T and had like 10 fucking gold rings hanging off of it.
I pity the fool.
She's losing her fucking shit. She's losing her shit because she's like, I can't say anything, but I'm freaking out because it's hilarious. I'm stoned and I'm drunk and I don't know what's going on. I immediately bust out laughing as soon as I see this guy. And I'm feeling terrible as I'm laughing because I'm like, I don't want to judge him, but she's losing her shit. That's fucking hilarious. So this bitch, this fucking whore bag of a bitch, as the guy walks past her, she goes, hey, how you doing? He doesn't say anything and walks past her. Next day, we're standing in the middle of the ballroom as we do, you know. Same guy walks by. This time, sporting a silver outfit.
Nice.
I think he's got a thing for metallics. Okay.
Metallica!
So, she's like, there's my friend. I gotta go talk to him. He walks right past her again.
Oh, shit.
And then she like has like a full-on mental breakdown because the floppy dick silver dude didn't want to say anything to her. Yeah. Interesting people I meet. So
Gio!
Get your friends now.
Y'all give it up for Dank Munchies, everybody. Dank Munchies. That's that classic pickup artist shit. He was just trying to throw some negs her way to try to make her think, elevate his value. And it worked because she was all into him. They're like, why is he ignoring me? Oh my goodness. Penis jewelry is fucking so 2021, people. Please. Back in the 90s, my penis had an eyebrow piercing. True story. All right, let's see. Let's do this real quick.
Oh, man.
Hope you guys are having a good time. Don't forget, Wednesday night, we do game night at the Midnight Munchies Manifesto. You can join us 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out in Discord. And we play the shit out of Jackbox games on Wednesday. It is an absolute blast. We hope that you're there. Let's see what happens.
Fucking love prank calls, dude. This is fucking hilarious.
Country Assistant, how can I help you?
Now, I know that it's short notice, but is it even possible to get a room tomorrow for Valentine's Day?
I'd have to put you on hold to see if I have anything available
Well,
tomorrow.
I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
All right, then.
This is a prank call.
You needed two of
My God.
Skadoop boop boop deedly doo. Skadoop dee dee deedly doo.
Being put on hold was not on the plan.
Ba-da-ba-ba beedly doo. Skitty boop boop beedly doo.
Okay, so you said tomorrow, correct?
It's Valentine's Day, ma'am, and I'm looking for a romantic rendezvous with my woman friend. Is there any kind of fancy room you've got that would help set the mood for an enticing and alluring Valentine's Day?
Not really.
Do you have any kind of welcome basket with little lotions and soaps and whatnot?
No, you'd have to buy your own little basket for her.
Oh my.
But tomorrow, I do have a few rooms, like our king room.
Oh my. I'm gonna feel like a king, I'll tell you that much.
The standard king tomorrow is going for 98 plus tax.
Okay.
And then we have like our king, what they consider kind of like suites, because the rooms are a little bit bigger.
Okay.
There's one with a bathroom that separates the bed area from the sitting area, and that's going for 124 plus tax. It also has 2 TVs in the room.
Now let me ask you a question. Are any of these rooms like away from the other rooms? Because I'll be honest, it might get loud, ma'am, and I don't want to cause any grief to the other
It's going to be loud
customers.
all over the place everywhere tomorrow.
It's Valentine's Day. It's going to sound like the Gorilla House over at the zoo.
And everybody's like, look, it's to be expected.
I already packed up my knee pads and my turf shoes. I'm going to get traction tomorrow, ma'am. Traction.
But yeah, so we do have a few rooms, but that's just what, yeah.
Now, if tomorrow when all this debauchery is going on at your hotel, what's the smell like in the hallway? Is it bad? Is it just man ass and Valentine's love or what?
That's a pretty... Well, thankfully, the halls don't seem to fume up, so
All right.
we haven't had that issue.
Well, I'm thinking about that King Suite. Let me give my lady friend a call and make sure everything's good. We're going to go to the convenience store and get some of those bootleg boner pills and really party tomorrow. Let me go ahead and give her a call. We're going to set it up, and I will give you a call back, but that King Suite sounds nice.
All right.
Do you have any hot tub
Have a
rooms?
good one.
Are there hot tub rooms?
We do not. We don't have any hot tubs. I think the Comfort Inn might have a room that has like a little
I like to get freaky in the warm water sometimes. Just get my groove on. I got a scuba and a snorkel and an avocado. I can make it happen.
But okay.
All right, Freaky Tales. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to call her and give you a call right back. All right, then. Assalamu alaikum.
All right.
See ya. Thank you very much.
I dare you to call back after the next performance. I dare you to call back after the next performance and say your lady friend didn't want to go.
I call her back and go, you got me in a lot of trouble. My girlfriend thinks I was flirting with you. And it wasn't even like that, was it? Just sit there and fucking accuse her of flirting with me. Oh, shit. Well, that certainly was fun. Hey, let me check something real quick because I heard an alert go off while I was on that call. And I do believe that somebody just donated, but I missed it. And I would like to make sure to thank that person as not to be a penis head or a piece of cock jewelry, as some people talk about nowadays. All right, hold on for a second.
You mean cock rings?
No, cock jewelry, like the Mr. T guy at our BDSM convention. Mr. Silver. Oh, okay. All right, yes, y'all. Nathan, I'm not going to give away anything, but we got two. Nathan, somebody, maybe it's not registered yet. Somebody named Nathan donated. That might be the last person. But whoever just donated, we just got a $10 donation, it looks like. Thank you very kindly. If that's Nathan, thank you. If not, I'll find out who it is and I'll announce it later. My thing's not updating quick enough. But whoever just donated, thank you very much. You got VIP status now. Check your email that's affiliated with your PayPal account. I'll be sending you an email, and we're going to design your 3D chat room bumper. How about it? All right. Sorry about that. Just a little stream business, please. Please. All right, we got Laser Bird coming up next, the king of improv songs. Give it up right now. Laser Bird is in the building, folks. Little basket of lotion.
I need to adjust my microphone a little bit.
You're good.
And she may not like Gen Z, but she can be my dummy.
Oh my.
Oh wait, fuck. Was my mic on? Anyway, for this one, I'm probably gonna need a girl. Not for the act, just in general.
Who donated? I'm missing it. Somebody help me out.
I'm going to be reading something that I think is pretty funny. It's like a piece of copy pasta, and I hope you like it to get us started. So, in the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness over the surface of the deep. All right, that was a bit edgy. Anyway, I guess I have a lot of believers here. A lot of gospel music I could sing.
Whoever donated, thank you. I'm trying to figure out who it was. I feel bad.
Rapid fire there. Anyway, that was me trying something new. I learned my lesson. Anyway, guys, if you got any suggestions for any songs that I can make up on the spot, I can make them up for you.
Fat girls and skinny boys.
Let's see. Oh, fat girls and skinny boys. I got a song for this one.
Yeah, that hurt.
I'm a fat boy.
No, I'm gonna make it nice. I promise you.
Living large and in charge. 39 cents supersizing it. How you doing? Are you Nate? Okay, yeah, Nate, we got. There's a second one that just donated.
Twice his size, so I don't know where he got her from, but he probably found her on sale in Amazon. Oh, you know the kind of girl that can rock your whole world through her gravitational pull. Oh, she's got you there 'cause she's got an ass full. Oh, that guy will meet a size once he realizes between her thighs. And that girl knows how to cook, and she didn't just get those looks from eating food that was shit. She's got the kind of food that would never quit, yeah. So he's pretty happy with the girl even though he is skinny. That was a little short because it was a new chord progression for me, but I hope you guys liked it. Do we got any other suggestions? I can do another song and then I'm off.
Another suggestion?
Don't all run over each other. What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear. Chocolate milk. A song about chocolate milk. Oh man. Oh, there wasn't quite a day like that time in middle school when I played a bit of fool. I knew they had milk, it was fine, but it didn't hit the spot every time. Yeah, I need a little something more in my day. I was a foreign boy in a whole new world, and I wasn't quite exposed to the American way.
Oh, that was Nathan again. Thank you, brother.
Oh, they were
Thank you,
selling
great Nate.
chocolate milk, and I bought it all. I had no
Yeah, I'll send you an email. We'll get it sorted out, buddy.
lost control, and I drank it till I couldn't go anymore. After I bought.
He's coming back to us. Come back to us, lesbian voodoo. Lesbian voodoo, come back to us. Lesbian voodoo. Lesbian voodoo.
CD?
My bad. Scratch the CD.
I'm sorry.
CDs? He needs winding up. Man, I wish I could find a CD.
Come on, Laser Bird. Don't do this to us, man. He just typed in the chat, oh shit, his connection timed out. He's probably going to be disappearing in a moment. What did the pirate say? What did the pirate say? What did the pirate say when he had to take a shit? Unleash the crappin'! All right. And he's gone. Give it up for Laserbird, everybody. You'll be back, buddy. Just get logged back in. VR chat's acting funny. You guys feel free to jump into your...
Going for on your server?
What is it?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys feel free to jump in your friends list and invite people if they'd like to come hang out. And should you like to perform on stage, we got the whole second couch. The lineup is empty over there, so you got a spot waiting for you. Just come down, grab a seat, and we will bring you up on stage. That's how it works here. Live on Twitch, Midnight Munchies Manifesto. Let's keep it going. We got Black Soul, a.k.a. Wood Dick, coming up next. Give it up for Black Soul, everybody. Wood Dick, 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 Wood Dick.
All right. Hello, it is I, Wood Dick. Good to be back here.
Get him, Wood Dick.
So I don't got any Wood Dick stories to share, but we're going to do something different. We are going to do just some random jokes, okay? All right. So I have this Asian friend. He believes in Buddhism. Every time I talk to him about his religion, he tells me, bro.
Hang tight, dude. Hang tight for a second. Hang tight for a second. Is it just me or is his mic all fucked up?
Yeah, his
mic is
Your mic's fucked up. Is there any way you can reload into the room?
Sensitivity, just up it.
Yeah.
Sensitivity, up it? Hold on. They're saying up your sensitivity. That'd probably do it. Oh my goodness. Please.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Damn.
It was organistic.
I was loving you.
Test.
Yeah, it's still popping, dude.
I'll be my ping.
You want to try to... It sounds like this. Hey, it me... This and me live on... staging with. That's all we hear. It's kind of fucked up.
Don't spit on me. It's a great recreation.
Might be my ping. I have to really because it's probably a ping issue.
I swear.
You sound a little bit better right now.
Piss his pants. I'm scared.
Go ahead, go for it, dude. Go for it, dude. Let's see what happens.
All right. Okay, so I have this Asian friend. He believes in Buddhism, and I talk to him about his religion sometimes. And every time I talk to him, he tells me, "Bro, if you ever reincarnate as a donkey, because you're such an ass." I remember one time when I was young, I was pretty dumb, so I thought it'd be a great idea to, ask out the special class because honestly, my mom said if I ever want to date someone, I'd pick someone special.
Dude, I like it, but I think people are having trouble because your mic is so fucked.
All right. I'll reload the game, hop back in here, and we will
go back and watch the stream for a second if you get a chance while you were just performing. You'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah,
it's just tough to understand you, bud.
Wood dick.
Hey, I just had a proposal.
Who keeps having a crisis?
I just had a proposal.
Yeah, we can meet him.
Listen to this. Right here in the Twitch chat, Candyland just asked me to be her Valentine. Candyland asked me to be her Valentine. Oh my God. She says I don't have to do a damn thing. She just wants to say that she has one this year. So she's objectifying me and just using me as a last resort. All right, Candyland, I'll be your last resort Valentine. It's official. Candyland is my Valentine this year. Hey! She sent me a card. It says, "Dear Manifesto, you're the best of what's left," and it really touched me. All right, let's see. We're gonna bring. I'm just fucking with you, Candyland. It'd be an honor to call you my Valentine. Candyland is my Valentine. So all you horn dogs in here, put it back in your pants. It's not happening this year. All right, we got Cena Lansing coming up next for you. Give it up for Cena Lansing. Azrin, good to see you again, my friend.
All right, I'm gonna do some Pete Davidson. So
nice.
This is one I told before, and I was too lazy. Well, I wasn't too lazy to write a new one. I was just spending time with the family before coming here. So apologies if I didn't record anyone's jokes, stand-up comedy, or anything. Again, I was hanging out with the family, so sorry about that. Okay. I think girls should tell guys how to make them come. Like the first time, before having sex, like you guys should have a debriefing. Because apparently every girl is different. Is what I'm telling myself. Everyone is different, and I think one of them is just like dead inside. Yeah, I think I might know. I think you're just like broken, but yeah, girls should like tell guys how to make them come. Not when they're like comfortable. Like, I know you don't want to hurt the guy's feelings, but it won't. It doesn't. We could be like mid fuck, and you could be like, I hate this, and we'd be like, how's this? Okay. Okay. Forgotten didn't even happen. Like, I guess guy stuff is like very self-explanatory. You just kind of yank it out and shit kind of flies out. But apparently, it's not very hard to make girls come. Like, if you're sweating out of breath, and I'm told you've done it wrong. But all I know is from porn, which is like a lot of movement and a lot of screaming, and sometimes you just like take it out and do a couple of like push-ups right, and you go right back. So I don't really know, but luckily one lady told me apparently there's just like this thing in the vagina. It's like a little circle thingy, and it's kind of like boxing, you know, that shit, the punching bag shit, or whatever. What the fuck you call them? You know, it's basically that. All right, that was Pete Davidson on sex. Thank you.
Oh my. Jeez Louise. Give it up one more time for Delancey. That was good shit, buddy. Oh my. All right, I hope you guys are set. This guy's already, Della Rose, I'm in seat 3. Yeah, you are. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading the chat. Oh, Clown Guy UK said, who is this hottie in seat 3? Oh my, there's some loquaciousness going on in the chat.
Oh no.
All right, guys and girls, it is a beautiful evening in the world of online virtual video gaming. This is the Midnight Munchies Manifesto, and back to rock the stage one more time tonight, all the way from the UK. Woo! Give it up for Clown Guy.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey.
So, I phoned the spiritual leader of Tibet, and he sent me a large goat with a long neck. Turns out I phoned Dalai Lama. About a month before my grandfather died, we covered his back with lard, and after that, he went downhill very quickly.
True that.
My other grandfather, he invented the cold air balloon, but it never really took off. My other grandfather is always saying that, in the old days, people could leave the back doors open, which is probably why his submarine sank. My other grandfather, he was a peeping Tom. He used to drill holes in the floor and spy on the people in the flat below. He died recently, but, I like thinking about him up there somewhere, looking down on us. If you're being chased by a police dog, try not to go through a tunnel and then onto a little seesaw and then jump through a hoop of fire. They're trained for that. Hopefully I've got a book coming out soon. I shouldn't have eaten it, really. My aunt Marge has been so ill for so long that we've started to call her I Can't Believe She's Not Better. That only works if you guys have the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter brand in the States. I don't know whether you do.
We've got it here.
Alright, cool. So does anybody else hate sitting in traffic? I hate sitting in traffic.
I hate it.
Especially as I always get run over.
Traffic sucks.
My wife, it's difficult to say what she does. She sells seashells on the seashore. Some people say that firefighters deserve more money, but apparently a poll was taken and they all fell through a hole in the floor.
True that.
Recently I had bird flu, but it's all relative, isn't it? If I had rabies and you offered me bird flu, I'd bite your hand off. I'm very English, really. I even ordered a book on the internet, how to have absolutely nothing to do with your neighbours. But unfortunately I was out when it was delivered. When I was in America, I really got into the culture you guys have got over there. I went into the shop and the guy said, "Have a nice day," and I didn't, so I sued him. I used to live in a flat with 3 girls until they found out. After that, I worked in a pathology lab, but I was asked to leave after one of my reports said cause of death, autopsy. The pollen count, now that's a difficult job, especially if you've got hay fever. I sometimes wonder what my grandfather would think of what I do. He spent his whole life in the kebab business and he was buried with all of his equipment. He's probably turning in his grave. If you're depressed and called Morgan, spend the first half of the day in Germany for some positive affirmation.
Guten Morgen.
Good laugh there. Years ago, I used to supply filofaxes for the mafia. I was involved in very organised crime. The worst job I ever had was as a forensicologist for the United Nations. One time I thought I'd come across the mass grave of 1,000 snowmen, but it turns out it was just a field of carrots. I can't even count to 10 in French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Sorry, I've got a wheat allergy. To the man on crutches, dressed in camouflage, who stole my wallet, you can hide, but you can't run. You know the animal that kills the most people in the world?
What?
The hepatitis B.
Oh.
I was walking along the other day on the pavement and I saw a white baby ghost. However, come to think of it, it might have been a tissue. I went out with this girl the other night. She wore this really slinky number, you know. She looked really great going down the stairs.
Oh, fuck.
Overall, I'd say my career as a photographer has been a bit of a blur. I recently bought a box set DVD and I watched it back to back, but unfortunately I wasn't the one facing the TV.
Oy.
A lot of people like cats. Take the Pope, for example. I read recently that he was a cataholic.
Oh, I think you might have read that wrong.
I don't think I did. Most of my relatives are police marksmen, apart from my granddad, who was a bank robber. He died recently, surrounded by his family.
Oh.
The school that I went to had a really big problem with drugs, especially Class A. Two more. As a child, I watched Mary Poppins so many times I suffered from a rare condition with my sight.
Oh, yeah?
Diddly eye.
Oh, shit. Literal Scummy, what's up? Visible Stripes,
we live in an uncaring society in 2020, 2021, it's got to be said. Like, for example, I was in the park the other day watching an old man feed the birds, and after a while I thought to myself, I wonder how long he's been dead.
Oh, jeez Louise. Give it up for Clown Guy, everybody. Appreciate you, Clown Guy. Been tearing it up all night long. Springtrap, good to see you. Monster, where's Monster in the back? There you are, good to see you, Monster. Wrong button. There it is, a good one. Welcome to all 17 people in the chat right now. My girlfriend makes me want to be a better person so I can get a better girlfriend. All right, listen. My great-grandmother threw herself in front of a bus. The police tried to say she was committed red leather, yellow leather. Take two, and action. My great-grandmother threw herself in front of a bus. The police tried to say she was committing suicide, but the family knew that she was really just trying to stop civil rights. All right, let's see. Let's see. I have a rare form of body dysmorphia in which I absolutely can't stand how good I look. Thank you. I had a girlfriend that I knew in the biblical sense, and in the biblical sense, I mean I never believed a word that she had to say. All right. I once went on a date with a girl where we went hiking and she got bit by a snake in between her toes. And I had to suck out the poison, and now she's dead. All right, let's see. I'm not a religious person. I would call myself an atheist. I don't know. I'm not a religious person. I would just call myself an atheist. I don't have a good story behind it. I'm just reasonable. That's not good. I've spent the past 2 years. I've spent the past 2 years looking for my ex-girlfriend's killer, but nobody wants to do it. All right. Let's see. My dad was a complicated man. He was a huge racist, my dad, but he still tried to be a good father, you know? Like, he would tell me that Santa Claus was black. That way, when I found out he didn't exist, it wouldn't be that big of a letdown. Yesterday, I hit a little kid with my car. It wasn't that serious, though. Nobody saw it. All right, let's see. My mom's been having a hard time lately. She just found out that she has to have both of her breasts amputated if she's going to be any good at golf. All right, let's see. My ex-girlfriend had a parakeet, and that thing would never shut the hell up. The parakeet was kind of loud, too. All right, let's bring up our next act. We got Not Martin coming up next for you. Give it up for Not Martin, everybody. Nobody saw it.
Baba Booey.
Fa-fa-fo-hi.
Oh shit, my PC's having a meltdown.
Your microphone broke up. You said your pussy looks like a patty melt now?
No, my PC.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good. Alright. I don't have a pussy, I'm a man.
Vagina.
Mining away. I don't know what to mine. I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful. Wait, oh, was she being Shrek? So beautiful. Mine further down. What's that I found? My diamond. My diamond.
Visible stripes. Just come up to the front couches. Wait in line. The couches up front are the line.
So far I got to. So easy to mine with my Minecraft pickaxe and shovels. Hopefully they stay in my Minecraft chest. So I'm gonna make a lock on it. My diamonds. My diamond. I'll mine them. Look where I got to.
What are we looking for? Discord link? Yo! Very nice, my friend. Give it up for Not Martin and his Minecraft parody.
Bruh.
is AT&T tech support.
There you go.
This is AT&T tech support, yeah. This is AT&T tech support, yeah. Yeah, my name is Kedar. Yeah, my name is Kedar. This is AT&T tech support. This is AT&T tech support. Come in my asshole. Come in my asshole. Do it right now. Can you come in my asshole? Baby, I love you. Come to my house and suck my nuts. I'm gay for you. I'm really gay for you. Cameron Grant is gay.
All right, one more time. Give it up for Martin and his amazing MP3 collection. All right.
That was interesting.
Waldo, you look like the Mexican Undertaker. All right, let's see. Rest in peace, Vato Loco. All right, let's see. We have got a great lineup of folks assembled for you here tonight. You guys feel free to hop into your friends list, invite your peoples here, and yeah, we're gonna keep going for a little while. So hang out with us. We got Della Rose coming up next for you. Let's have a big round of applause for the one, the only Della Rose.
Thank you. So, you people have probably heard it before, but I wanted to feel a few Yoda jokes that you may have heard before. So let me get in person here. Hello, everybody. Funny crowd. So I heard a good one from Dagobah. Where did the Jedi get a drink of water? And a cantina. Funny joke. Anyway, that was a short one. But, so, where did Vader get all of these designer clothes from? Adidas Mall. Funny joke. Alright. So, when Chewbacca got a chance to play in the band by himself, what do they call it?
What?
A Han Solo. Funny joke. Ah, shit. That's the only one I could remember.
Kill me.
I will kill you later as long as you're on the light side. Because I don't like the dark side. Wait a minute. Good night, everybody. Woo!
Right.
Good night, New York. Yeah.
All right, guys, keep your hands going for Della Rose. Della Rose, all right. Well, that's no good. I tried to change avatars and I got booted. That's what a balancing act my whole VR chat experience is. Let's see if we can get back in the room real quick. Take on me. Let's get back in the mix. Sorry about that. Take me on. He's got that shit in my head now. I'll be gone. Yeah, we're back though. I hope anyway. It looks like we're trying to get back. It came from changing an avatar.
Buddhism, and talks to religion. Sometimes he would tell me, when you reincarnate, as a donkey because you're such an ass sometimes. Give me a second. I might know how to fix it. Yeah, I'll let someone else. Well, I fixed things.
Yo. Hang tight. I got disconnected.
All right, guys. Next off, We have Waldo. Come on stage, Waldo.
All right, big round of applause for Waldo, everybody. Make some noise out there. My avatar won't load.
Wait, I need my instrument. Apparently a VR chat.
I'm gonna have to load back in, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I gotta load back in. For some reason, my shit's just not even loading anything up. We're gonna shut off VR chat and come right back to it. Hang tight with us for a second, folks. And in the meantime, let's hear a word from our good friend Afro
Hey, what's
Man.
going on? This the hungry hustling African American wet dream, the successful failure, the acceptable reject. I get this, but with respect. Afro money making, marijuana smoking, mother MAN. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want y'all to check out my homeboy out there on YouTube. Y'all go check out Rash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, prank calls, good stuff, players. Y'all check it out.
Da 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 da. Bakak. Take it from Afro Man. My YouTube channel is the shit. All right, let's try to get back in. Da 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 da. I was gonna go to work, but then I got high. I was gonna do my homework too, but then I got high. We are back. We're reloaded and we're good. Sorry about that, folks. Yo! Very nice. Waldo, give it up for him, man. El Mariachi. El Mariachi. All right, let me try this again.
If you can pour a shot, take a shot.
Yeah, and if you can Sparko, then you should Bolo.
Skin flute too, so.
Spark, do you think?
All right, let's see. We're going to keep the action moving right along. We got another performer coming up for you right now. Give it up for Alex. Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama. He's a snaky little devil, and he smells just like sulfur. Oh, I never saw his birth certificate. You didn't either. Just a Photoshop facsimile. Wouldn't fool the beaver. Barack Obama. Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama. He's an interdimensional shape-shifting reptilian Illuminati. Hey now, here we go. Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders. Hillary Clinton is a Satanist. Barack Hussein Obama. Listen, while I've got your attention, I need you guys to go check out shopinfowars.com. Right now we have brand new Super Blueberry Vitality Formula X with Mega Treatment number 4, which is going to keep you nice and strong for when Obama and his Muslims try to come and take your guns in the middle of the night. Obama! All right, geez Louise. Give it up for that guy. He was very weird. That guy was very weird. He looked like Bill Hicks. All right, we've got C. DeLancig coming up next for you. A big round of applause for my homie, C. DeLancig. You don't love me. You just love my doggy style.
I'm going to do some quick John Mulaney shit real quick. Sometimes when people order fries, they act like it's a little adventure. they're like, should we get a plate of fries for their table? Should we do it?
Della Rose,
Should
who
we
do you
share
want to
the
introduce?
fries?
Tell me.
They're gonna make sure everyone's on board with it. Like if I get fries, you'll have a couple, right? If I get fries for the table, I know you'll have fries. I know you'll have fries. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's be bad. All right, we're gonna take a plate of fries. It's like a group of couples agreeing to do ecstasy together. Now that's just scary as fuck. All right, that was John Mulaney on fries. Thank you.
Yeah! Get him to Lansing! All right. Now, I'm sure some of these you guys have heard plenty of times before. But for the benefit of the new people in the room, I'll run down a few of my favorite classics. Just a few of my favorite classics. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Who's there?
Dishes
who?
And this is Sean Connery, and I'm sorry. Due to a recent heart attack, I'm not going to be in the movies anymore, boys and girls. All right, let's see.
Oh, not Sean Connery. Oh, Sean Connery.
We named the dog Indiana. All right, hold on. A righteous man is a penitent man is righteous before God. He kneels before God. That was for blasphemy. Sorry. Thank you, Miss Moneypenny. All right, sorry. Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the greasy old sex offender's house. All right.
Oh,
Knock, knock.
chicken.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Who's there?
It's the chicken, you greasy old sex offender. All right. All right.
100 feet away from me.
What do you call a gay sofa with ample seating? A homosexual. All right, listen. Oh my. What else? Yeah, these are just old ones that we've said here about 1 billion times, but I like them. What did the pirate say to Michael Jackson? Arr! Quit diddling those little boys. All right, let's see. Let's see.
Classic.
What's got 2 legs and bleeds a lot? Half a dog. All right. What's 90 feet long? What's 90 feet long, has 50 legs, and weighs 9 tons? The front row at a Lizzo concert. Oh my. Oh my. All right. What else? We'll give you one more and try to get out of Dodge. What's a good one we can leave you with? Let's see. A good one. What's a good one? Somebody give me a random topic and see if it shakes a joke loose out of my head. Blowjob joke, a blowjob joke, a blowjob joke. Let me think. Of course I got a blowjob joke. Let's see. Did you hear about the terrorist? Hold on. Well, that's not a blowjob, but did you hear about the terrorist that burned his lips because he got sent to blow up a car? Hold on for a second. That's horrible. A blowjob joke. I got 1 billion blowjob jokes. I just can't. I can think of the whale blowjob joke. That's where 2 whales are swimming under some pirate ships and they blow out of their blowhole and knock over the pirate, and they all start eating the pirates when they fall in the water. And a third whale swims up and says, "What are you guys doing?" And he says, "We're blowing air bubbles underneath these pirate ships, and then when the pirates fall in, we eat them. You should join us." And he said, Whoa. I'm cool with the blowjob, but there's no way I'm swallowing semen. All right, let's go ahead and get Not Martin back up on stage. Give it up for Not Martin, everybody. We've been lovers for so long. What happened? You know the game, and so do I.
That's it.
All right. Big round of applause for Not Martin, everybody. with his ding ding song.
Wait, hold on. I got another Minecraft parody. Alright, I got it.
Wait out
Hold
the
on,
crowd.
I'm capable.
We're gonna have to kick you, Spring, if you don't chill out a little bit, bud.
Creeper! Oh man! So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task is early one, I'll divide them diamonds tonight, night, diamonds tonight. Heads up, hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I can't ever forget those eyes. Eyes. Wait, I gotta scroll. 'Cause baby, tonight, Reaper's gonna blow our stuff again. Wait. Cause baby, tonight, grab your big shovel and both again. And run till it's time, until the sun comes up in the morning. Cause baby, tonight, Creeper's gonna steal our stuff again.
Alrighty, we will take it. Give it up for Not Martin, everybody. Not Martin. Hold on, Della Rose. I forgot our conversation in the chat. Hold on. Oi. Okay, never mind. Della Rose, you said you wanted to introduce some people. Is there somebody here tonight you want to introduce?
Oh, no, I was just talking in general.
Oh, like coming up sometime, like when we're doing a talent show and jumping up on stage and just helping them out with the hosting duties?
Yeah, just like
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah, if you want, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just hit me up in advance, man, and we'll figure it out. All right. How do you make an old lady say fuck?
Oh no.
You tell another old lady to yell bingo. All right, let's see.
They're so bad, but
What do you
laugh
call?
every time.
What do you call an alligator in what do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. All right, listen. I think my neighbor might be stalking me. I noticed the other day she was Googling my name when I was staring at her through my telescope. All right, listen. Let's go ahead and bring up your next act. We got Jimbo coming up for you. A big round of applause for the one, the only, the Jimbo.
I don't really have an act. I just wanted to say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. It's 12:25 a.m. and
Hey!
just thought I'd mention it.
We're single over here.
All right. It is officially Valentine's Day, everybody. All right. And I'd like to send out a big Valentine's Day message to my Alaskan Valentine, Candyland. Recently, I was asked to be Candyland's Valentine, and I take this honor with great seriousness. So, happy Valentine's Day, Candyland. And I hope this day is just as beautiful as you are. Oh, I'm a good absentee Valentine. I really am. And then she shot me back in the chat some fucking rainbows with the pride flag on them. I don't know what that means, but I did watch Magic Mike last weekend. I did. All right, let's see. We've got Laserbird coming up next. Here comes Laserbird, everybody.
I still love you.
I watched it with my pants off. I didn't say that part.
All right, I'm gonna start this one off with a little something different. I don't know if you guys are familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or Clone High. but this is my impression if JFK from Clone High was a Joestar. All right. You are truly the lowest scum in history. You can't pay back what you owe with money. Here is your receipt. Yori Daze. Hold on. I hold the right to raise my mother's soul. All right. Those are the people who watch both those shows. Thank you. For this time, I'm gonna do a serious song. Hold on. I gotta look it up. Sorry.
What's up?
This one is for the people who like missing the past, but their past is a little fucked up. All right.
Weeds.
Getting naked and playing with guns. There's a gerbil in the microwave, a baseball bat, and everyone sharing kisses and building a bomb. We'll set it off like Microsoft in '94. We'll set it off like Microsoft in '94. McDonald's placed before the Xbox, a cake, frost and sweet, talking bedroom wall, covered in knives, touching God, burning shit. We'll make a wish and take a trip to future town like our daddy did, and we'll kill the neighbor kid who only wants to be our friend. His dad enough that his new dad can cure the bends. We'll make a wish and take a trip to future time. Feeling weird yet tasting sweet. It's a top-bottom crack, smoking magic mask, making it bleed. Feeling sweet and getting weird. I can see the playground from the tree. I can see the playground from the trees. And we'll show the neighbor kids what our love actually means. He's here from out of town, and I've heard he's got ADD. We'll climb the tallest branch with a rifle full of dreams, and we'll blow the little dickhead up to smithereens. Getting naked and playing with guns. There's a gerbil in the microwave, a baseball bat, and everyone sharing kisses and building a bomb. We'll set it off like Microsoft in '94. We'll set it off like Microsoft in '94. We'll set it off like Microsoft in '94 in our backyard.
Yo! Yeah. Give it up for Laser
and I'll finish it
Bird.
up on a... Oh, all right. Oh shit! I can't hop off stage.
You
Damn.
have to go out the way you came in, like a little gentleman bird. Speaking of birds, what's invisible and smells like worms? A bird fart. All right, listen. Let me ask you this. A guy walks into a bar and he says, "Bartender, I'd like a drink." So when the bartender's mixing him a drink, he hears, "Hey, mister, I like your haircut." And he looks around, but there's nobody there. And he keeps waiting on the bartender to finish his drink, and he goes, "Hey, mister, I like your shoes." And he looks around, and he doesn't see anybody there. And then a minute later, he hears, "Hey, mister, you got a pretty face." And nobody's there. And the bartender turns around and hands him his drink, and he goes, "I keep hearing these voices that tell me how good I look. What is that?" And he goes, "Oh, those are the peanuts. They're complimentary." All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, I got my fingers crossed for this next guy. I hope you got your mic fixed, brother. I know you've been struggling this evening. Let's have a nice big round of applause for our friend Wood Dick, a.k.a. Black Soul. Wood Dick. Give it up for Wood Dick. Wood Dick. Wood Dick.
All right. Has God graced Wood Dick in the hopes of him getting laid? No, but does his mic work? Probably.
It's working.
Sounds way better. It's working.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. Well, if God can enter that prayer, then maybe I do have a chance of being laid. All right.
Maybe not that lucky.
I don't know. God works in that mysterious ways. I mean, one time I asked him for $100, and you know what happened? I robbed a guy, and you know what? He had $100 on him. So you know, praise God.
Hallelujah.
It's a miracle if I've ever heard of one. Holy fuck.
But yeah. Yeah, it was quite the miracle. Yeah. I remember, you know, in high school, I asked out the girl with Down syndrome because, you know, my mom always tells me if I'm ever going to have a girlfriend, they always I'll have to pick someone special. Yeah, you know, I have this one friend. He's a Buddhist, and he tells me, bro, if you ever get reincarnated, it will be as a donkey because you're such an ass. Yeah, you know, so you know how I remember Laserbird. He talked about JoJo, and he reminded me. Did you guys know that I'm a Stan user? You probably can't see the giant purple line behind me, but yeah, he's there. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I remember another time. You know, I was hanging out with this one girl. You know, that this was back when I actually had a functional penis that was made of flesh and instead of oak. And you know, and you know, it was a fun. We had a good time together. It was a nice night, and you know, she says to me,
"What?
So, were you using just a tip?" And you know, I looked at, and then I never spoke to her again.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yep. So, thank you for having me. That's been a bit of a stand-up jokes.
Yo.
That I
Dick.
came up with on
Wood
the
Dick.
fly.
Wood Dick. The W to the D. Give it up for Wood Dick. Wood Dick. This is a Valentine's Day joke. What's the difference between... This is a Valentine's Day joke. What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? I've never paid $50 to have a chick garbanzo bean in my face. All right, let's see. We're going to bring up your next act right now. And it looks like it is not Martin again. Am I correct? I don't see anybody on Space One.
I think so.
Okay, well then let's. If you think so, let's do it. Big round of applause for Not Martin, everybody. Let's keep filling in the couches. Keep scooting down.
Alright, Lucas, you gotta sing along.
Okay, I'm a bad singer. Okay, I'm your pet. Woof woof. Dog noises. Woof woof.
You are my my dad. I don't know why. Now Martin is my dad. I don't know why. Oh my god, yeah, no, Martin is my dad. Martin is my dad. I don't know why. No, Martin. No, Martin. He is my dad.
How did you play AT&T tech support? Shit, that's not the right tab.
Chris Wolf, where are you at? Chris Wolf, where are you at? If you can hear me, come sit in this chair right here. Chris Wolf, come sit in this chair I'm standing behind. Chris Wolf.
Wait, what song is this?
Somebody once told me the world I
don't know the lyrics, Martin.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Blah 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 blah.
And that's where the song ends.
Oh, the years start coming, they don't stop. Don't stop coming, they fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Never know if you don't go. Never shine if you don't glow. Hey, now you're no star. All-star. Yeah, go play. Hey, now you're a rock star. All-star. Yeah, faded. All that glitters is cool. Only shooting stars. Pick the ball.
Yo!
It's a cool place. The city gets colder. Well up now, boy. You got older. The meteor band back to differ. But judging by the hole in the satellite picture, the ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it now. I never get bored. Hey, now you're an all-star. Yeah, play. Hey, now you're a rock star. Get the show on. Get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars.
Break the mold.
Break the mold. Hey, now you're an all-star.
All-star.
Go play. Hey, now you're a rock star.
All-star.
Get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars.
Stop.
Dude, you're killing
Spare some change for gas. I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little for myself. We could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming, they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So much wrong with taking the back street. Never know if you don't glow. Never shine if you don't glow.
Hey now,
hey
you're
now,
an all-star.
Get your name, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
All right, let's get our hands together, guys and girls. Not Martin and Lucas. Give it up for Not Martin and Lucas. Lucas with the lid off. Well, here's the thing. We have a lineup. All you have to do to get in line is jump on this couch over here. I think Delancing's the last person in line. You'd be in line behind him. Spot number 7 over there. Sorry about that. I should have announced that to you earlier. Welcome to the show, Galaxy Ranch. It's our open mic comedy night, Saturday night, each Saturday night, 10 p.m. right here at the Midnight Munchies Theater. And, yeah, welcome to the show. Let's try this real quick. Real quick.
Has this couch been...
Hell yeah.
This is the part where you sit there and listen attentively.
Steve, what's good? Steve.
Pilot on board, Chris.
Ma'am, I got a question for you. I'm kind of stuck in a spot. I didn't get nothing from my old lady for Valentine's Day. You got something down there that would pass as a gift for my old lady?
Do I have what?
Something that I could pass off as a Valentine's Day gift. I didn't get her nothing.
Oh, you would just have to come check, sir. I would not want my boyfriend to get me nothing from Pilot for Valentine's Day.
You don't have to shame me, ma'am. I've been working all week and I got the COVID.
I ain't shaming you.
You're shaming me. You called me a bad boyfriend, lady. Yeah, you called me a bad boyfriend. You don't know my situation, you Trump mouth.
I ain't call you no bad boyfriend. Now listen, I'm trying to help you out.
All right, just be gentle. Use kid gloves.
All right, look, we got these tall velvet roses, right? It's got the hologram little glow on it. We got them, and then we got the little trinkets and stuff.
You got like a box of chocolates and some cards?
We ain't got that.
Damn, is there a pharmacy around there that's open?
Not that I know of, because I live on a different side of town. But I
Damn.
do know the Dollar General opens up at 10 in the morning.
If I don't get her something when I walk through that door, she's going to whoop my ass. She's a big woman. A big woman.
Oh, Lord. Well, look, you can get her one of these big tall rose things that we got that's got the hologram tip on it. It's really cute.
I gotta pair that with some food. If I get food in her belly, she'll be all right. You got any heart-shaped hoagies or submarine sandwiches? A big old heart-shaped pizza? Pepperonis on it says, I love you, baby.
Nah, we ain't got them, but we got Wendy's.
You got Wendy's. All right, a couple JBCs ought to settle down the belly of the beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ma'am, she's so big. She is so
the
big.
Baconator.
She is so big when I climb on top of her, my ears pop. I'm not lying.
Well, I'm sorry. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just more to
The
love.
bigger the cushion, the better the pushing is what my granddad said before he choked on that Wendy's nugget.
Oh, Lord. Well, no, don't get her no nuggets. Get her the Baconator.
Sounds like a plan. I'll get the Baconator for my Valentine's sweetie.
All right.
We'll see you in a minute.
All right.
See you later. Candyland, if you're listening, I got you a Baconator for Christmas. I got you a Baconator. Oh, goodness. All right. We're going to keep it moving right along, folks. We got our buddy Clown Guy coming up next. Hey, we want some Clown Guy.
Yo, I'm going to make this the last one because I feel like I've been on here loads. And I'm going to take a risk and do some dark/offensive jokes. Most of these are from a comedian that you may have heard of, Frankie Boyle.
Nice. Let's start the Grease Show.
Nice.
See if I can do it. See if I can keep up the accent for the whole thing. Will you be able to understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, Martin, let's go behind. I need to talk to you. Come on.
Hey. Before I start, do you guys have in your trains? Do you have those like? I don't know if it's the same in the US, but in the UK, like we have these like they've changed all the toilets in the trains to have these like weird sliding doors that have got like multiple choice questions on them. Like it can be like open, closed, locked, and various other options as well. I just never understood what was wrong with like just normal toilet doors. It just locked, like instead of this weird multiple choice system. Like, I mean, if anything goes wrong, you'll be sitting there while the whole toilet wall slowly slides away, unveiling you like a prize on a quiz show for 500 points. A shitting man. So If you get offended by any jokes here, by the way, feel free to tweet your outrage on a mobile phone made by a 10-year-old in China. Back in 2012, when they had the Olympics in London, I thought it was pretty good that they were holding them in the East End of London, because it meant that the athletes would have to use a bit of extra skill to work out which gunshot was the starting pistol. Cricket, no matter who wins, both teams and all of the fans are losers.
True.
Sorry to anybody that likes cricket. Our greatest fear is to die alone, which is why I intend to take quite a few people with me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When I was 8 or 9, I was a massive Michael Jackson fan. Like that movie, was it not Smooth Criminal? What's the one with Smooth Criminal from? That came out. Man, I was such a massive Michael Jackson fan. Yeah, I think back to that time and I think to myself, if only I'd have known that I was his type.
That was funny.
3 million for the funeral of Margaret Thatcher. For 3 million quid, you could have given every single person in Scotland a shovel, and they could have dug a hole so deep that you could have handed it to Satan in person.
Nice.
I always wondered about that woman. You know, the woman that had that face transplant. You know, if you fucked her, would that technically count as a threesome? I know people say that Steve Jobs died too soon, but to be honest, I think it was a fitting metaphor for his company's attitude towards battery life. One of the most Scottish things I've ever seen, I was walking through a town called Bathgate, right? It was about 11 o'clock at night, and there was a guy leaning against a front door of somebody's house and pissing, right? And then he finished, and he took out his keys and went inside.
Oh.
True story, that. True story. You know, they're always saying don't deal with terrorists. I've got a better idea. Let's deal with them. You know, what's Allah offering you boys? 100 virgins? We'll give you 50 slags. Congratulations, you're 18 on a list of 20 people I'm going to kill. Venus Williams has brought something different to the women's game.
Oh, yeah?
Male genitalia.
Ooh. Greasy.
My gran said to me, young men of today just aren't as polite and charming as they were when I was young. To which I had to explain to her, yeah, that's because they're not trying to fuck you now.
Nobody?
People who think there's no good way to die have obviously never heard the phrase drug-fueled sex heart attack. When I went to school, sex education was a bit different than it is today. It was quite a while ago. Like our sex education when I was at high school was sort of vague muttered warnings about the janitor. Apparently the guards, you know, when Paris Hilton was in prison, like apparently the guards put sperm in a porridge, and that's got to be really horrible for her. Do you know what I mean? You imagine she's there eating, it's like, oh, there's porridge in this.
Oh.
I like storms. I like thunder and lightning. What I like to do during a storm is to have sex with my girlfriend and pretend that we're taking part in the conception of the Antichrist. I do hate all this terrorist business though. I mean, I really liked it back in the day when you could look at an unattended bag on the train or the bus and think to yourself, I'm fucking having that.
Yeah. Scary now.
I gave my girlfriend something she didn't expect for Valentine's Day.
What's that?
Chlamydia.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Breaking news, apparently Prince Harry's met some children who'd been blown up by landmines. And how do you cope with being legless every day? The kids asked Harry.
What?
There are fears that Britain could be facing a double dip recession, or worse still, a double dip with misery sprinkles and fuck where's my job sauce. Ryanair been getting a lot of trouble lately. They've launched a £7 flight to New York, although as always with Ryanair, it does land slightly outside of New York, in Dublin. The average life expectancy rate in some parts of Glasgow is 54. And if you've ever been there, you'll realise that that's maybe a bit too long. They say that, again, back when we got the Olympics in 2012, they said it was going to rekindle English national pride, right? But it cost £9.2 billion. £9.2 billion to host the Olympics. For fuck's sake, for £9.2 billion, we could have written "fuck off Germany" on the moon. They brought out a new condom now for people with premature ejaculation, and what they've done is they've put an anaesthetic in the lining that makes you numb so you can last for longer.
Nice.
Or you can wear it inside out and you don't have to wake anybody up.
Oh, greasy. Super grease.
I'm sick to fucking death of skinheads queue jumping at Disneyland.
Skinheads queue jumping. Oh, because they think that they're cancer patients.
Yeah.
Took me a second. It's like a little joke grenade.
Hey. There we go. It just went off in the corner over there. Yeah, that's that grenade going. I watched the footage of Saddam Hussein being executed. I thought it was pretty harrowing, but it really made me think. Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
Come on.
God damn it.
Stephen Hawking, brainier than Kurt Cobain's garage wall.
Oh, greasy.
A 66-year-old woman has become the oldest new mum in Britain after giving birth to a baby boy. I mean, I'm amazed she needed to have a cesarean section, though. I mean, you think at 66 she would have needed some masking tape down there just to stop the thing falling out.
Uterus.
And then, last but not least, and I'll leave you with this one. Back in the day, when that let's say accident happened and Princess Diana got killed. Yeah. They did like a memorial pop concert for her, which I thought was really weird because she wasn't ever known for being into pop or related to pop in any way. I think what they should have done is celebrated what was really great about her life by staging a gangbang in a minefield.
Oh my, certainly got greasy. Big round of applause for the clown guy, everybody. My homie from the Freestyle Rap Discord. Yay. All right. How about it? We've got Jake the Rad coming up next for you. Let's have a late night round of applause for the one, the only Jake the Rad.
I was hoping I wouldn't make it to this point.
Go Jake!
You can do it.
Hello. I'd like to thank my best friend who's been next to me this entire night, who's helped me get through this and allowed me to get up on stage. Its name is Vodka. I'd like to thank it very
That word grease.
Hey King, please take a drink in honor of vodka. Get this.
I'm drinking water!
My God, my social anxiety is through the roof right now. I've barely told anybody this story, but I thought it was weird enough that it might be funny enough, but it just might be weird in total. But hey. So I friended this one guy, these couple people in VR chat and everything, one night at the Black Cat, like you usually do. You go to the Black Cat, you find friends. I find them online the next day. I hop online, I go join them and everything. There's some sort of friends only world, friends plus world and everything. It's like a club world and everything. So we were sitting there, me and my friend, watching a bunch of dancers and everything. The stripping kind. And I gotta admit, they were good. They could really dance. So me and my friend are sitting there laughing about the whole thing because we didn't know what the hell was going on. We just joined off our one friend who was on there. And we came back. So yeah, then he had to go and everything. He had to go like do something. Apparently he's being invited somewhere. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'll just head off. then and go somewhere else and go hang out. Right before I was about to get off, like the manager of like this RP event comes up to me and says, "Hey, how would you like to meet one of the dancers up close and how would you like to meet someone and get lucky tonight?" Basically, that's what he said to me. I'm like, and me being a social anxiety filled person who cannot handle social situations at all, it's like thinking in my mind, oh my god, do I say no? Do I say yes? And in my confusion and everything, I somehow said yes without even meaning to do so. And oh my, the next thing you know, I'm heading down the stairs to this private room. I have never done ERP ever. If you don't know what that is.
Yeah, right.
You don't know what that is. So yeah, first ever ERP thing I've ever done. I get led down to this room and everything. And it's like a nice room and everything. They put up like a wall and everything and stuff like that. I probably should have known something was going on, but it didn't really rush in my head at the time. So I walk into the room, we get down, and next thing you know, after like, we were at it for quite a while, like 15, 20 minutes. And next thing you know, on the other side of the wall, I hear like 5 people, like round of applause. 5 or 8 people just like clapping,
shit.
like, my god, he was at it for a while. I'm like, oh my god, my first ever ERP experience, and I'm doing it in front of 8 other people. Oh my god, I'm a whore. Most harrowing experience ever. But hey, now I'm not afraid of social situations whatsoever, because to be honest, nothing can be worse than that at that point. If it's worse than that, if you're afraid to do it, it's like, what's the worst that happens? 8 people watch you and congratulate you on how long you lasted? I say, take the plunge at that point. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of my friends wanted me to say this. He sent me a Discord message because he saw me doing this, and he wants me to tell you a joke. This is a freaking awful joke, but I'm gonna tell it anyways. What did the dog say to the landlord?
What?
We need to renegotiate my leash. What an awful joke. Thank my friend Brandon for that one.
Brandon!
You can thank him. Yeah. Glad I could be out here.
Give it up, everybody. That was Jake the Rad. Sounds like they tried to play you, man. A bunch of dudes wanting to sit around and hear some other dudes beat off. That's kind of weird to me. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. Delancig. I'm going to call. If anybody else wants to get on stage, jump in line right now, because once Laserbird is finished, who's ever on the couches, that's going to be the end of what we're doing on the stream. We're over 3 hours. I got to wrap this up because I got some work to do. But I will make sure you get up. So if you want to get in line, jump on the couch now, and we'll make sure you get up. Laserbird's coming up. If you're not in line by the time Laserbird's done, then you got to kick rocks. Here comes Laserbird.
All right, fellas, I got a story for you. When I first came to my elementary school, I was coming in from California, and I was an Argentine boy. I'd been in California for like 2 years. I've been in Argentina for like 3. Coming to Tennessee. Yeah, California, shout out. I miss it. But I was coming in from Tennessee to a whole new school, and I didn't have a whole lot of hobbies. I was a very interneted guy. For being in elementary school. And so during show and tell, the only thing I really had was that I memorized the lyrics to the Numa Numa song. And so it came up to my turn to get up on stage. I started singing the whole song in the perfect Romanian that I could manage. And then after I was singing the song, everybody started laughing because it's hilarious, right? It's a Numa Numa song. So people were breaking out into laughter, just busting off into the floor. No, I mean, not like that. But the teacher was like, hey, stop that. And I didn't know why she was yelling. She was like, you can't laugh at him. That's his culture. That's his people's song. And I was sitting there like, oh no, it's meant to be funny, man. It's like it's a funny internet song. He's like, no, you don't have to appease them. You don't have to make things nice. It was wrong for them to laugh at you. And and things have not gotten better since. Anyway, I'm going to sing my people's song now, and hopefully you guys like it. Sí. Sorry, I gotta work on it. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo. Vi tu mirada, ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando, voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oye, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Dije que te digas cosas al oído para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte pesos despacito. Firmo las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer tu cuerpo todo manuscrito.
Despacito.
Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que enseñes a mi boca tu lugar es favorito, bebé. Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro, hasta provocar tus gritos y te olvides tu apellido. I'm gonna do the rap part real fast. Si te pido un beso, vendándolo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Yo te veo entrándolo, dándolo y dándolo. Sabes que tu corazón conmigo te hace bam bam. Sabes que sabes, vas de buscando de mi pam bam. En prueba de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero tomarte a ti que cabe. Yo no tengo prisa, yo me quiero dar el viaje. Empezamos lento, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas con esa destreza, veo que malicia con delicadeza. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Esa belleza es un rompecabezas, pero para montarlo aquí tengo la pieza. Despacito. Quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito.
Hey! All right. Give it up for Laserbird. Great job, Laserbird. All right. So Mark Thomas is the cutoff. Mark Thomas will be the last guy up tonight.
Despacito, cause I just ate a big old burrito, and now I've gotta take a giant shito, so I lift up the toilet seato, and I spread my butt to Chico.
All right, we've got Not Martin coming up next for you. Give it up for Not Martin, everybody. Rocking the house for you one more time. How you doing, James?
I can't. I'm eating my Big Mac. Man's eating.
All right, if you're passing, that's going to be it for you.
I'll go up for him, Manifesto.
Yep, you're not in line. We had to call the line at the end of fucking Mark Thomas. Come on up, Monster Mania. Monster Mania is coming up next for you.
Okay.
Big round of applause for Monster Mania, everybody.
Hi.
Hola.
First time performing here.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna sing a depressing song.
Fuck yeah! I want to slit my wrist.
Yeah, just
Okay, not that bad.
How am I doing with my life?
So, can anyone tell me, am I a good volume, yes or no?
You sound good.
Yes.
Alright,
I'm regretting my decisions. I'm actually regretting my decisions.
Okay.
You're going to
Well,
be fine.
I'll either do fine or suck
I'm a
ass.
kid and there's like a bunch of adults around me.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, scared.
I was scared of dentists and
Oh, this one. I like this one.
I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dreams.
Lady running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing this song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think I like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself, and she's been living on the highest shelf. Stuck. Lady running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing this song, and I could have run from my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for this game. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing this song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You have to go back and watch the performance on the stream. It was very good.
Aw, perfect. I'm so happy I didn't fuck up.
Let me change my avatar very quickly. Yeah, I did the Valentine's Day treatment. You had like a big giant heart overlay and there were rose petals falling.
I was watching.
It was very romantical. It was adorable. All right, not Martin, your microphone is on right now, causing all kinds of fuzz in the main channel, FYI. All right, C. DeLancing is coming up next for you, boys and girls. Put your hands together for our friend C. DeLancing.
All right, two things. One, you guys can find me on twitch.tv/CTheLancing. Just like I'll throw it up here where I just play random games Fridays. I do playthroughs of games on Saturday. It's like today I finished up Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and was really fucking proud of it. So if you guys want to see that kind of shit, follow me on twitch.tv/CTheLancing. And then two, tomorrow I'm thinking about hosting some kind of Single Hearts Valentine's Day party, probably on VR chat. So if you drink or don't drink, you guys want to have fun. God damn it! It's not the orgy clown guy. It's I mean, if you're into that kind of shit, I wouldn't mind you having some kind of ERP shit. But hey, I'm getting off track. Oh, Jesus Christ. So if you guys want oh Jesus fucking Christ! I can't fucking think, clown guy. Shut up. Okay, you're good, mate. Okay, let me backtrack. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna probably host some Single Hearts Valentine's Day, Jesus Christ, some Single Hearts Valentine's Day drinking / non-drinking parties. So if you guys want to be a part of it, I'll give more information tomorrow on Manifesto's Discord. So if you guys are not part of it, please join it, and I will give more information about what we're probably gonna do. So yeah, that's that. So then let me get to what I want to do.
I have a question.
And that's doing my own stand-up comedy on the fly. So if you guys have seen what it looked like on Manifesto's Wednesday night Jackbox games or on my streams, well, you wouldn't think that I used to dress like a fuckboy. No, when I was in elementary school, maybe fourth, fifth grade ish, I used to dress like a fuck boy. Like I had the rapper Tyga's Last King apparel. I had like my hair's kind of short, kind of dyed a little blonde ish, or tips or whatever those colored hair fuckers want to call it. Or I had like a gold chain. I had like a Pharaoh gold chain. I had a dollar sign gold chain. I had super gold shoes. Like I used to dress like a fuck boy. Like think about it now, makes me want to hate myself more than I already do. Like I would go like my mindset when I was a kid, I would be like, "Hey, what up, bitch? Hey, you wanna suck my dick tonight? You wanna maybe get a lot highs, maybe smoke, or maybe get drunk so some tequila?" I'm like, oh god. Like thinking about what I said as a kid, I'm like, oh fucking god, this is so fucking cringe. Why did I dress like that? Why the fuck would my still virgin ass still fucking say that? Like I used to listen to rap all the fucking time. I'd even try to like practice Eminem's like rap god shit. Whenever I try to do the fast part, it just sounds like one of those SoundCloud gibberish rappers. It's like no, it's not even sounds like that. It sounds like the one kid from what was it? The Rugrats. It's like like you know what I'm talking about. You know the one kid from the Rugrats. They did that. You know? Yeah. And whenever I tried doing more rap, it just sounds like this. Oh, these fools ain't loyal. Yeah. Like, I try to act like the coolest motherfucker there was at my school. And even I'll go to parties, I'm like, hey, let's listen to rap. Let's listen to Snoop Dogg. Maybe get high, you know? Hey, are we playing poker? We're playing blackjack? We're playing Texas Hold'em? Hey, my N-word. Oh, God. My N-words. Hey, let's play some cards or some shit. I'm like, oh god, why did I ever say that? Why did I dress like that?
Fuck boy!
Oh, god. But I'm glad now I don't dress like that. Or otherwise, I just want to shoot myself in the head and make sure I don't ever dress like that again. But yeah, that was my own little stand-up comedy.
Get it,
yeah, so on Twitch.tv/TLancing. Thank you. Have a
Fuck
good night,
boy! I'm sorry, I was just goofing. I didn't mean anything by it. I don't think you're a fuck boy. You remember that? You remember Delancey? You know a little bit about wrestling. You remember back in the day, Vince McMahon and the WWF at the time, they had that scandal where they had a couple dudes that were there that were like molesting the ring boys. Do you remember that shit?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Mel something or other was a ring announcer that was one of them. I heard Pat Patterson was in on that shit and somebody else. It just came across fucking Twitter that the dude that was the main dude that was part of that suit, the one that they was molesting, just fucking suicided himself, dude. And his family's on there like, fuck you, Vince McMahon. You ruined our fucking brother and all this shit. Fucking Vince.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the dark side of the ring. Coco Beware's parrot used to do meth. Anyway, let's keep the action moving right along. They're like, who the fuck's Coco Beware and why did he have a parrot? Anyhow, let's bring up your next act. We've got Fusion Fire coming up next for you. Fusion Fire couldn't be higher. Sparko.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Fire.
Hello.
So let's start this night off with a joke.
Nice.
If you threw a television in the water, what would it be called?
I don't know. What would it be called?
A television.
You son of a gun. You dirty. Wow. Was that it?
Oh.
Television.
I guess they just decided to go.
All right. Well, hey, Mark Thomas, come on up. Television. He came, he saw, he conquered. I don't even know if it was a he. It might have been a she. I'm not sure. If they're into fishing, it might have been a dude.
I'm not going to do any mock talk today. I'm just going to throw a few jokes out there.
I don't have any ideas for mock talk, so I'm not doing that at the moment.
Jokey jokes.
I just came on because it was the end. I kind of felt like it was the end of the show, and I was gonna hang out with some other people after.
Oh, too cool for us. I get it. Thanks, Mark. Make us feel like shit. Thanks, Mark.
I would have came at the start of the show, but I was making myself some food. I don't normally cook, so it was interesting. So yeah, but I only have like 2 jokes I use a lot, and one of them is how does the tree get on the internet?
How does the tree get on the internet?
It logs on.
It does log on. That's what a tree would do.
Hey.
Take
and
it
also
easy, Visible
the other one I
Stripes.
had was what did the hurricane say to the island?
What did the hurricane say to the island?
I got my eye on you.
Well, there you go. The eye of the storm. The eye of the storm. Mark Thomas coming through. Great big round of applause. Mark Thomas, everybody. Hopefully we'll get a Mark talk next week. We had one last night, though, that went pretty good, I thought. All right. What are we doing? All right. Well, I thought we had not... he take off? What was his name? Not Sam or something? He took off?
I think I can get on the stream.
It was
not
Martin.
Not Martin, that's right. Yeah, he took off. Huh. No worries. He probably thought...
It might have crashed.
I got you. Well, I said Thomas was going to be the last dude. I thought maybe he thought Mark was it. Hey, we got Arc Jab here, though, so Arc Jab's going to close out the show for us tonight. Nice big round of applause. This is our buddy Arc Jab. I got my eye on you.
Arc Jab?
Arc Jab, buddy? You there?
Arc Jab.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, there he is.
You're up, buddy.
Okay.
There you go.
That's brown and sticky.
A stick.
Sound guy's up, it looks like.
No, you're up. He was just killing time.
I'm not. I was
just handling business.
Killing time while you were AFK.
He was just clowning. Please. Let a clown be a clown. Ringling Brothers.
Did you say killing time? Did you say killing time, or did you say closing time? This time, let's call for alcohols. I forget how the song goes.
Finish your whiskey or beers.
And your spark goes to
Bolo time.
That's right. I just went Peter Gabriel on that shit. Wow.
That was actually Semisonic.
Sammy's? Wow.
Yeah, they do another song, Secret Smile. Very good.
I'm gonna do it. Is it all right if I do a karaoke song?
Go for it, dude. You're closing out the show tonight.
All right. Oh, wow. I'm the lucky guy. We are 2 crazy guys.
Hey, Candyland. Happy Valentine's Day, my sweet. I hope you have a good one. I'll send you a message
Dedicated
on Discord.
to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling in front of. They called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money for me and my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Henry D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed, bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke, Daha. Who never thought that hip hop would take it this far? Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the World Trade. Bomb center, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Then G, Brucey B, Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, brother. You're very well. You are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for them stars. You had to go, but not that many. Cause you're the only one. I'll give you good and plenty. common thief. Too up close and personal with Robin Leach. I'm far from cheap. I smoke skunk with my peeps all day. Spread love, it's a Brooklyn way. Girls used to diss me, now they write letters cause they miss me. I thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing cats and stuff. Honeys, bands, butter, baked toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Those in Queens and dough for weeks. Sold out seats to hear big and small speak. Living life without fear. Putting 5 carrots in my baby girl's ear. Brunches, interviews by the pool, considered a fool, cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of a black male understood, and it's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, brothers. Know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for them stars. You had to go, but not that many. Cause you're the only one. I'll give you good and plenty. Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money green leather sofa. Got 2 rides a limousine with the chauffeur. Phone bill with 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that. And my whole crew is lounging, celebrating every day, no more public housing. Thinking back on my 1-room shack. Now my mom pimps an AC with Meeks on her back. And she loves to show me off, of course. Smiles every time my face is up in the source. It's fussed when the blunt Lord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. When we sip champagne when we're thirsty. Damn right I like the life I live. Cause I went from negative to positive. And it's all good. If you don't know, then now you know, brothers. Very well. You are. You never hold
Get it,
you
Delancey.
down. You hold you down. You had to go, but not that many. Cause you're the only one. I'll give you good and plenty. Town in the house, Junior Mafia, Mad Flavor, oh yeah. We got Cedar Lansing on the dance floor with Clown Guy Manifesto. Got Damon Rising in the background. Jamstar and Anthony up on the stage. Up on the opposite stage. Up on the balcony looking at me singing. Very well. Ooh, don't let him hold you down. Reach for the stars. You had to go, but not that many. Cause you're the only one. I'll give you good and plenty. Oh, it's all good. Yeah. It's all good.
Tell him, Puffy, it's all good.
Yeah.
Big round of applause. Give it up for Art Jab, everybody. Everybody loves the Biggie. Nice. Remember making the band when Puffy was trying to make that new band of all the rappers, and they had to learn that song word for word, and if they fucked up a word, they had to start over. It's fucking great. And then he was all like, if y'all want to make it in this rap game, he goes, when you want to make it in this rap game, you got to walk across the bridge and get me a piece of cheesecake. And they had to walk like fucking 8 miles each way, and they was bitching. He's like, are you telling me you can't walk 16 miles to get a rap career? You talking about a walk is too much for you to become a star? Fuck you! And went off on them. They all walked them fucking all the way over to fucking like 8 miles to go grab a piece of cheesecake each way. And when he got back and they handed it to him, he just threw it in the trash. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, well, guys and girls,
You like a cheesecake.
baby, I certainly hope everybody had a good time tonight. And I certainly hope that this reminds you guys, we are on Twitch at Midnight Munchies and then my name, Manifesto. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in there again for the Discord so that if you guys want to link up with Delancey and check out his Lonely Hearts Valentine's Day party tomorrow, you can do so. It should be a good time. Orgy, there you go. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And yeah, we will be back soon. I'm reconsidering my Monday night stream. I'm thinking about just not doing it anymore and going Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if we're going to be here Monday or not. We might be, we might not be. Lately, it's been a hindrance for my throat, man. Talking all that on Monday and not getting a couple days to rest has been fucking with me the last few weeks. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're definitely here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we'll figure out the rest. But yeah, how about a big round of applause for everybody that came up on stage tonight, everybody that hung out with us, everybody in chat. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I will check in with y'all on the Discord tomorrow, and until then, y'all have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us. This has been the Midnight Munchies Manifesto Open Mic Comedy Night. We will see you next time. Peace. All right. All right. There we go. Now, we are back on the talent show cam. Hey. Well, that was quite an entertaining show. I certainly appreciate you all being here. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I thought love was nothing more than fairy tales. All right. It is Valentine's Day, and I hope you guys have a great one. Be sure to check in with C. DeLancing tomorrow. I'm curious to see what he throws down. I might have been there, but Candyland is my Valentine now. I got asked to the Sadie Hawkins dance. Then I saw her face. Now I am a believer. Come on, everybody. Without a trace, all right, of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer, and I couldn't leave her if I tried. Don't forget, guys, if you have it all, have the gumption and like to put a little something late night in the tip jar. All you got to do is go down to the Twitch panels that say About, and you can feel free to throw something this way. I'm not affiliated, I'm not sponsored, I'm not monetized. All I do is get tipped every once in a while. $10 tip gets you instant VIP status and a brand new VIP chat room bumper. So consider it, and I appreciate you letting me pitch to you. Guys and girls, this has been the Valentine's Day edition of the Midnight Munchies Manifesto Open Mic Night. Thank you all for being here. We did a solid 3.5 hours. I'd have liked to have gone more, but things were thinning out. My throat needs a rest. So thank you so much for being here. For myself, Manifesto, and for my Valentine, Candyland, jealous much. This has been your Open Mic Comedy Night. Yeah, baby. And we certainly hope you had a good time. Clown Guy, Zombie Killer, Candyland, anybody who's left in the chat, thank you so much for being here. We will see you soon. And yeah, have a good Valentine's Day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, I'll check in with you, man. I'll come find you. Clown Guy, I'll find you rapping. Zombie, I'll find you on the Discord. We'll all stay connected. Y'all have a good evening. We'll see you next time, guys. Be good.